Hello everyone. Before we get started on this week's episode, just a quick word that YouTube in all its infinite wisdom has decided that some of the Die Party games are now not suitable for advertising. It doesn't mean a whole lot for the content. I'm not going to censor the videos in any way, but if you'd like to lend your support so that Die Party can continue to grow, please check out the Patreon or subscribe on the Twitch channel. Enjoy the episode.
Hello everyone, welcome back to, I guess, like, I can't even remember the last time we played this fucking game. It's been so long now, but welcome back to Die Party Embers, a supposedly weekly torchbearer role-playing experience right here on Twitch, and we will continue to not be weekly for quite some time, but that's besides the point. Let's go around and introduce everyone who will be playing with us today. Up first, we have Mr. Zippy Zippo himself. What up, sir? How you doing?
Hello.
It's been a while.
I am Zippy. Yeah, it has been a while. It started with like TwitchCon, and then I had my anniversary to do, and then you got married, and then like it was just a whole bunch of stuff. And aren't you going on your honeymoon next week?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to do good shows. We got to make them want more. We got to be like, hey, it's okay that you took all these weeks off because we still love you.
Thanks.
Because we need that affirmation.
That's true.
We need that affirmation chat affirm for us.
How long has it been? Has it been a month since we played this? Did we miss the entire of October? Did we never play in October?
We
I think it was just 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, we played once in October. Shallot and all of Samson and Poxatrix got wiped, and then we made our new team. We made the dream team.
Yeah. Yes, we made the dream team. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, what have you been up to, man?
Let's see. A lot of stuff. I was talking with some people, a company called GVP, who does giant video wall. My girlfriend works for them, and they invited me to their like Friendsgiving, they call it, where they invite all their like friends and clients and stuff. So that was cool. And I went to the Texas Renaissance Festival, which I go every year because it's just that delicious and awesome.
Wait, did you say Song Festival or Sauce Festival?
Renaissance Festival.
Oh, Renaissance. Because you said it's fun and it's delicious, and I'm just like, did he say Sauce Festival? Because I heard Sauce Festival.
It's
the
delicious.
Red Sauce Festival.
It's delicious because they have this one booth that I always go to.
Turkey legs, right?
No, German burgers. It's ground beef with mushrooms and onions and spicy mustard and sauerkraut, and they put it all on a burger, and it's like big, sopping, greasy. I only eat it once a year when I go, and it's all the way on the other side of the fair, so I have to walk like 10 minutes to go get it, but it's worth it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it is a German burger.
I love that you're explaining this to me, and I'm just sitting here just being like, so a European burger. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's yeah, I don't know. Look, man, you haven't had burgers till you've had an Australian burger. Okay? You get
what do they put on that?
All right, you get your meat patty, right? Yeah, your meat patty.
A knife.
A knife.
Vegemite.
Nah, yeah, your meat patty, you get your cheese, lettuce, tomato, you know, all the standard stuff.
Mm.
Then you slap a fried egg on that bitch.
Oh, that actually sounds really good.
Then,
Yeah.
if you want to feel spicy, right, you have 2 additional optional toppings that you can pick from. But the fried egg is important. That's the important one. You can put like sliced cold beetroot, right? Like kind of like lettuce temperature beetroot or tomato temperature beetroot.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, sort of like pickled and not like the raw stuff, but sort of like boiled
Yeah.
and
Pickled.
left in its own
Yeah.
juices, or a pineapple fritter.
I'd probably throw the pineapple fritter on top.
Yeah, optional toppings because some people don't like
Yeah.
the pineapple fritter. But let me tell you about fucking eating beetroot the right way.
I mean, the only encounter I had with beetroot was somebody juiced it for me. They juiced beet, and I drank it, and I was like,
They make soups of it over here in Poland, and
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's pretty fucking nasty. my
What,
wife,
borscht?
yeah, borscht, yeah. My wife
What's wrong
loves
with
it.
borscht?
I have no fucking taste buds, so it tastes like fucking. The way I describe it is like hot water with like vegetable paste boiled into it, but not like the good stuff, but like just like it's basically black salt. And that's
Okay.
it. Like it tastes like black salt to me.
well, there is a condiment, chat, everybody. There is a condiment that you can put on anything, and it takes the most blandest thing and gives it like a good kick in the ass.
Chicken
And that
salt.
is sriracha.
Oh, okay.
What is chicken salt?
Yeah, so basically they get like chicken skin and stuff like that, and they like after it's been cooked on a roast, and they dry it out, and then they crush it into powder, and they
Okay.
add it into ordinary table salt, and they mix it together. So you're getting like chicken, basically like baked chicken stock with your salt, and you put it on literally everything. And it's like, mwah, Australian wet dream right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's probably really good.
It is actually really
I-
good. Put it on everything. Yeah, what else have you been up to, man? Aside from kicking it old school, literally and figuratively.
I've been doing this alpha test this weekend for this game called SOS.
Oh, fuck that game, man. I love the introduction of that thing. I think that game has an amazing introduction system where like people can be like, they pick a character and then they get like 10 seconds to be like, yo, what up, my neighbors?
Yeah. It's like Survivor.
And they do a really good job of that. But then the gameplay itself is just like Skyrim combat of like some fucking stupid. It's okay.
It's good when you get a bunch of like performers on the game, like a bunch of streamers, because that's what the game is mostly
But
geared.
no one fucking
towards
plays
streamers.
that shit anymore. So I don't know. Like when it first really.
I don't know what this game is. I'm sorry.
So
Okay,
Can
basically,
someone give me a 30-second pitch?
30-second pitch. Survivor the game. Okay, you're playing Survivor. You have 30 minutes to find a relic. When you find a relic, you shoot a flare up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And
So like 30 players?
No,
16.
even less. I think
Like
16
16
is
Oh,
max.
well, okay.
And you can team up. If you team up and somebody on your team escapes with a relic, because there's only 3 people who can leave, you win. There are 2 leaderboards. There's fame. There's survival. Survival, your ranking goes up if you win. Actually, get off the island. Your fame gets up because they have this cool system that if you link your Twitch account with it, your viewers can go to your hero.tv page and hit emotes. And based on what emotes they play, it increases your fame. Like there are a lot of people watching you, and it increases your fame.
So the whole game is basically made around people who stream. Because if you just play that game as not a streamer, then you won't get very far. But if you play the game as a streamer, people see that, they sort of vote, and they can help you win the game by like you call in like I need supplies, and then the audience votes what's in the supply drop and all that sort of shit. It's okay, but you also need to have like a functioning chat in order to make it work. It's kind of like any other stream game, really. Right? So.
They did implement a way for people who don't stream to raise the ranks. When you enter a group with somebody, if you're near them, you can see at the very bottom like recording and then an audience count, and that's how many people are watching you because you're right near the person who's streaming, and they can emote you as collectively as a group. And when they emote you collectively as a group, your fame increases. So it's kind of janky that way because you could just get up with like a really, big streamer and you could just rise the
so like
fame
real
ranks that way.
life. That's how that works.
But I like the idea of like competitive role play. Like that sounds like a kind of a cool idea.
But
Yeah, that's what all the
thing that really
Henley, did you play it?
No, I haven't played it. But
Okay.
the thing that it really excites me about that game is they have this introduction system where literally they like show all the players, because you can customize your characters, and there's like 16 different types of characters that you can customize in there. And they do that thing like in Grand Theft Auto when you talk, your mouth moves right over the microphone and stuff. So they do this thing where like they give you like a little close up of your face and be like, playing blah blah blah, and it's like then you can like
introducing
talk.
your character.
You can talk during like the introduction video of the TV show. Like it's super weird how they do that, and your character like does like a like a thing like
pose.
that, and then you talk while that happens, and it's just like, yo, I'm gonna kick everyone's butt. You can say stuff like that, and it's like,
I don't know if you've been watching the newer stuff. They implemented a new system that if me and Eric were playing and I killed Eric, and we in one game and we were playing with each other in another, they will match us up on our own introduction screen where it will say Zippy Zippo and Eric Vulgaris, and it will say Zippy Zippo killed Eric Vulgaris, and we'll have our own we
they
can
do
shit
like
talk each other
over the shoulder of Eric Vulgaris looking at you sort of thing, and you can see the corner of Eric's mouth moving when he talks. It's
like shot. It's like shot.
It's so
silver
good.
shot.
Yeah,
like it does that.
Yeah, it's
like the cinematic approach.
absolutely-
Oh my god,
It's absolutely brilliant, and it's the best thing
really
about that
smart.
game. It's literally the best thing about that game.
I streamed it yesterday, and I never had more fun on a game streaming it.
Oh yeah.
I
would
was
say
just-
that the gameplay seems a little route, but like other than that,
Well, it's an alpha. It's still an alpha. It's not even beta yet. So
Yeah.
but it's good. Okay, so let's go on to somebody else. Kika, what have you been up to?
What he said.
Hey, I've been doing school, and I've been doing I've been getting back into sewing more non-cosplay things. I made my Halloween costume, or I made a tiefling bard costume.
Isn't that still cosplay though? Like
Kind of.
I would count that as cosplay.
Cosplay is more specific. Costuming is more general.
Okay. So if would you say I'm cosplaying a soldier, or would you say I have a costume of a soldier?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like
just
that.
doing whatever. I was basically just saying that I am working on clothing projects that are still sort of fantasy based, but not of specific characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the kind of idea I was trying to project in a short sound bite, but you ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for elaborating. God. Well, what else have you been up
Gosh.
to? How's your studies going?
I want to shoot myself in the face. I really hate school, but I'm also starting up a hospital internship. I got everything all squared away for that.
So you're one of the
yay.
types that prefer to do like actual work rather than learning in theory and shit, or
Well, it's more I'm doing general requirements that aren't focused on things that I'm interested in, and it has a shit ton of busy work, and it's very unenjoyable, and it feels like I'm wasting my time because I'm never going to use it after this term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like calculus, right? Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
calculus is so derivative, you know.
God damn it.
I've never not had a calculator in my pocket since I left high school.
I had one teacher who was a calculus teacher. When somebody said that, he was like,
"What?
No.
Calculus is so derivative."
No. He's like, some kid was like, "Oh, I'll never use calculus," and he's like, "Yeah, you will." in a zombie apocalypse situation. And I was like, wow, that's a stretch. And he goes up and he like does like, I guess the calculus version of showing you how to make a makeshift bullet fire from a gun. I was like,
Well,
wow, that's
Why don't they teach
cool.
us that shit? That shit's actually interesting.
Yeah. Why don't they
Well,
teach
that's-
us how to do a tax return? That shit's interesting. Yeah. Where's that shit?
because they're not trying to.
They probably
they're not
actually
trying
teach that shit now. They probably do. Like,
No, they don't.
They don't.
I can
They
tell you
not.
they
They
don't.
still don't. Why the fuck
Oh.
not? That's like the most fucking harassment thing an adult can do.
Yeah, they don't do that, and they also don't teach you media literacy. So,
What?
like, yeah,
God damn
we're
it.
we're in
Or
trouble.
like how to fucking like talk to a random human being at a party in order to get further in your career. Where's that fucking class? You know, like
Oh, they don't want you to. They don't want you to
See,
be successful. They just want you to conform.
you know why? You know
They
why
just want you
most
to
schools,
pay the money.
Henley, Henley.
What's up?
The reason why like schools, maybe it's different in Poland, but schools in America get summers off to go work fields. That's why our schedule is set up that way. It's agrarian based. It's the idea is that you need the summers off to go work on your farm, so we can't teach you.
Yep.
That's like pretty much our education system. Besides introducing computers and things like that, it's entirely based. Is Poland different? Is Poland have like a different setting,
honestly
a different setup?
No, because I never did any education here. I can ask my
that's
wife
fair.
if she's but it's like 2 a.m.
I mean, I don't care.
I'll find out
Yeah.
for you later. I'll find out for you
Yeah,
later, Eric.
yeah. I'm just curious because I know that's what's true in America, and we've just never changed. I know some like maybe private schools do it differently. Like even colleges, most colleges today still give you summers off. But
Kids in
I
Europe,
know that's changing.
by the time like they're in 6th grade for us, already know like 3 or 4 languages.
Well, you're around 3 or 4 languages.
Yeah,
We live in this island of everyone speaking English. It's weird.
more than one language.
Yeah, it's
But
so
I mean-
weird.
Yeah,
I mean, if I didn't have I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and so I never had the chance. But I feel like if I grew up in a city, I probably would have had to learn Spanish.
that's
Like
what.
in a way that was like more important, than
Oh, here in Texas,
You only learn
It's weird.
passing Spanish.
the,
Trust me.
Quack.
here in Texas,
Boy,
they're,
that's fine, right?
they're like, Mr. Allen, would you like to take Spanish? You should learn Spanish because you live in Texas. So I was like, that I'm gonna take 4 years of Japanese because it's offered, man, going against the grain. And then I realized that living in Texas, maybe Spanish would be appropriate because I don't use Japanese at all.
Yeah,
kinda
but
like-
you can be that guy online now that says that you know Japanese, which is literally
Yeah,
the guy.
you can watch anime without subs, so that's pretty cool, or dubs, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, I guess I took it. Doesn't mean I was good at it.
Let me tell you
Alright,
something
that's fair,
about
too.
the anime the language used in most anime. It's trash. And if you think that you speak Japanese because you watch anime, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway,
So you're saying I'm not fluent in Japanese, Henley?
that's right, motherfucker. Kawaii man desu ne.
Desne, you're asking a question?
Yes, that's right. Am I kawaii?
I actually took Japanese, and if I continued further in gaming journalism, I would probably actually use it
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
quite frequently,
Oh, yeah.
especially in
You
covering
could
fighting
break
games
you could
things.
break a lot of stories if you had Japanese to the Western audience. Like if you spoke that, like you could potentially do that very easily. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Eric, my man, the myth, the
Oh,
legend.
me?
What up, sir?
Oh,
How's
hey.
your life? It's been a
Hey,
while
it's
since
going-
I've seen you.
I know it's been 3 weeks or so. I've been just flicking that needle and just putting that destiny just right into my bloodstream lately.
I've kind of
It's not
been
even
weaned
good.
off of it. It's terrible now. Like I've been weaned off of it so quickly.
Like, look, it's my mobile clicker game. It's the game that you can just turn off your brain, don't think, hang out with friends, and
Yeah.
just shoot things.
Until-
Right? You just,
until you
you
get
just
to the
drone
point-
out hitting the left mouse button. That's all you
And-
got to do
until you get to
And
the point
it's-
when the game is like, "Yo, we're not gonna give you any more rewards," and I'm just like,
Yeah, until they turn off that tap, that which is your Skinner box.
yeah,
Right.
6 minutes
that
in.
they set that up, and then it's like, okay, fine, I'm out. But I'm not there yet, so I'm having a lot of fun.
What's
I'm
your light
doing a lot of
level?
stuff with friends.
Oh, power level.
289.
Oh, nice. You got to where I did. That's
Yeah,
good.
like I'm like raid compatible. Like I'm ready to do the raid. I did the raid for a little bit, and then it's just like I haven't finished it, but
I did the
want
first
to. It's a lot
three
of fun.
things. I got up to the like deliver the ball to the thing raid part of the raid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you know, it was fine.
Yeah.
The problem that I have with like a raid like that, it's like, yeah, let's take an MMO raid style raid and then make it into a first person shooter raid, and I was like, oh, it kind of works, but like the problem with the limited view like that is like you just don't get to see the bigger picture like you do when you're playing an MMO and you do a raid, you know, like
World of Warcraft, yo.
or just any MMO,
you're
really.
getting, yeah, you don't really get the bigger picture. It's also really hard to organize a 6-person raid since like their clan stuff isn't like working. Like you can't look at the roster,
Yeah,
right?
it's like, hey, play with 3 people
very buggy,
or 2 people religiously in the game, right, as your friends, and then try and somehow manage to scrape up 3 more people in order to do a raid. And it's
without
like,
any chat,
Yeah.
any chat implementations.
Mhm.
That's the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
Because like there's no Barons chat.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to like find people.
Mhm.
It's definitely a complication, but hopefully they
You should
figure
not
that
be
out.
looking for raid groups in Barons chat.
Whatever,
That is the
I never-
wrong place to do anything.
Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. You know what I'm talking about, though, like public chat. And I'm glad there's not public chat, to be honest. But also, it makes networking very difficult.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Also,
But besides that, yeah. Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, does anyone have any feelings on the new World of Warcraft thing?
I
Classic.
think okay, classic is good, but I'm
Or-
glad that they're going back to Alliance versus Horde. They're going back to their roots. They haven't done that since. I mean, they did it back in vanilla. They did a little bit in BC with the contested zones, and they did a little bit of it in Wrath of Lich King and Cataclysm. But I think that an entire expansion based on the Alliance going against the Horde, because they have a decent story, I think that is really needed.
Why is the Alliance going against the Horde again?
Because they hate each other.
They hate each other. I have my own headcanon that it's because the Alliance still think that Sylvanas pulled out at did the Hobbit thing with the Wood Elves and the dwarves, that they just said, "Hey, we're here. Fuck you. Bye." You know, and that resulted in Varian getting killed. And Anduin's pissed about that because Anduin, his son, is now the king of Storm.
Okay, all that aside, don't care too much about the story, but if mechanically I was to play that game nowadays, would I just be frustrated with how fucking stupid and simple it is and how much of a fucking sinkhole of time it is?
It's up to you. It's just depending on how you like it. I played it back like BC, and I do like Wrath of the Lich King. Didn't play a lot of Cataclysm or Pandaland, and I came back Warlords of Draenor. Do I think it's simpler? Yeah. Do I think that it's as bad as everyone makes it be? No, I just think it's like a bunch of like old coots saying, back in my day, back in the good old days of 2004, when I played vanilla, you had to play 38, hit 38 buttons for your rotation instead of 4 or 5. And it's like, I
Okay,
guess.
so it's still that sort of... Okay, see, my favorite MMO ever invented is Guild Wars 1.
Yes. That was my jam.
Because it actually had proper
Warrior
fucking
monk,
theory
unkillable.
crafting. Yeah, had fucking theory crafting in it, and that's something that you can't say about most MMOs. Anyway, Eric, what else you been up to, man?
Yeah.
Now that you
So
can-
I've been, sorry about that. I've been playing a lot of Torchbearer lately. Playing, and also I'm just kind of kicking it old school this month with my game choices. So that's been a lot of fun. with
Destiny
role-playing
2,
games.
you know, like, yeah.
I mean my tabletop game choices, Henley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my video game choices of, I don't know. I'm playing FTL always. Like FTL is just my
You're still
go-to.
playing FTL. God damn.
Yeah, it's it's like my bullshit chill game. I don't know. I play a lot of chill games, especially because PUBG seems to just getting just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse performance wise.
Yeah, they're adding, they're feature creeping right now, which is
I don't
just fix the
understand.
fucking. It's feature creep. Just fix the fucking game. Like
I don't
everyone
get
suffers
it.
from because
you have a
the-
better computer than I do,
Yeah.
and you suffer with it.
All you need to know is that they're at the peak, right? And you got to imagine the type of fucking emails and shit like that they get every fucking day, which is like, ooh, it'd be good if you add like. There is a ton of things, and the developers they love working on the game because it makes them so much money. So any new piece of content, physical content they bring in, is going to be a lot more lucrative than say fixing the fucking trash engine that they have. I fucking love it, by the way, that Epic's just like, and it's a better game in like 10 seconds than these guys who are making a shitload more money.
I don't get it. I have a decent computer. Like if it was 2014, I would have the top of line computer if it was 2014. And it's just like my computer is struggling to get more than like 40 frames a second.
I have an absolute fucking beast, so I can't even get 50 frames out of it, even if I could.
And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and that's frustrating. And then you have the desync issues of the game, and you're that's frustrating. And it's like, man, I want to love this game. The idea of that survival loop being complete in 30 minutes, the experience of playing Ark in 30 minutes digested, free for all, like that's a good feeling. But I want to love you, but I can't, right? Anyways,
I just played Dota.
Yeah.
New patch came
why did you
out,
talk about it?
7.07.
How did you not talk about that?
Because I spent like most of yesterday hungover and I forgot.
So no, tell us your hot takes on it. Have you played it? Like, is it good? Is it out officially?
They changed so much stuff. The balance is fucking stupid. Everything's dumb, but it is out officially. It's a lot of fun. Turbo mode was included, which is great if you want like the core of the Dota experience in 20 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that not make people fucking angry?
Yeah. Oh, it does. It's Dota. Everyone's angry all the time, but it's fun.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Eric?
I was just wondering, hey, would you be open to mentoring a scrub?
You want to play Dota?
It's been a hot minute since I played Dota, and it might be fun to try out. I mean, is it a good? Is this new patch a good like? Hey, if you've been away, you should come back, and the game's better now.
Before anyone figures out what the fuck is going on, probably, and you just need to like have someone tell you, here are like 3 things that are really strong right now and good for you to get reacclimated with. And I can do that for you. It's just. I mean, Dota's not good for your mental health. I wouldn't recommend it as a general rule, but
okay, that's true too. Maybe that's also why I shy away from a lot of video games that are like
you're gonna have to excuse,
horrible toxic dumps.
You're gonna have to excuse my ignorance here, but how do they take a traditionally 60-minute, 40-minute game and push it down to 20? What do they do?
Ramp up the golden EXP gain.
So that's it. They just make it so that you gain the rewards
and reduce tower health.
Yeah.
So it's okay. So it's a lot more like if you don't jump on this tower now and defend it, you're going to lose it and you're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
so a lot more people diving.
Their towers.
So a lot more people diving on objectives and shit like that, real quick, right?
There's a lot more aggressive play. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like, I mean, I played back in like 6.79. Like that's when I was.
I played when I was a fucking mod, and I can't
like
stand it
when
now.
Oracle was the new hero. Like that's the last time I played Dota, right? So it's been quite a while. So
that's over a year.
Yeah, if that more than that. Yeah, it's bad. Anyways.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of old school role playing games. Started playing 316. Carnage Amongst the Stars, which is the premier game by Gregor Hutton. He's also the person who made Remember Tomorrow, which is my favorite cyberpunk game. This game is basically Starship Troopers, the role-playing game. You're actually part of a military. Yeah, you're part of a military outfit, and you're supposed to do some stuff. Like you basically go on missions, but the game kind of tells you, but also doesn't tell you in a very frustrating way. That the game's supposed to be played like Catch-22, where you start learning that your mission is to exterminate all life in the galaxy. That's your mission, to defend Terra, right? To defend Earth. Right? You're basically preemptive striking the galaxy to make sure there's no threats for Earth.
So you're the Empire of Man in Warhammer.
Yeah, and well, obviously there's some problems with that, and the idea is that the entire game is about slowly uncovering that sort of like the bureaucracy isn't your friend kind of thing.
So
and
what
just
if the Nazis took over Earth and then they wanted to take over space?
Put your head down and just keep shooting, soldier, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun, and I'm not the GM of it. My friend John's GMing it, and he's like done a really good job of introducing that stuff a little early to get that sort of feeling, and I've been appreciating that. And so that's it's gonna be a fun time.
I mean, like, if you learn about it, can you do anything about it? You're a nameless soldier, right? Like,
yes, you can. You can be like, you can literally, you're on a ship and you can do anything you want on a ship, right? What I love about the game is its simplicity and its mechanics. You have 2 skills in this game, Henley and everybody. You have 2 skills. You have
athletics,
fighting and not fighting.
Okay. Really? That's it? Like, you just
fighting and not fighting.
I'm going to put 2 points into not fighting.
You have 10 points to distribute between both of those skills.
Min-max not fighting.
Yeah, and so
10 points into not fighting, please.
The guns in the game are also interesting. I'm sorry to nerd out real quick, and I promise we'll play Torchbearer at some point today.
We got 2 minutes left on our required 30-minute intro time. So
yeah. So the guns don't do damage in this game. Guns tell you the number of things you've killed with the weapon.
It's just like
I have a gun that does 3D.
Of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like you're supposed to track kills after each mission, right? Because that's how you get promoted. That's how you get acknowledged for rewards, is the number of kills you have per mission. And certain people have certain orders about maximizing the kill ratio of squad members, protecting your squad members, all that type of stuff. So it's fun, and I'm playing the guy with the best weapon in the game. The corporal gets the best weapon in the game, and that is the energy, like the E-cannon, and it does 3d10 kills each time that I attack. I can kill up to 30 things. It's just a whoom, like laser cannon. It's amazing. So it's fun, but there's a lot I'm not telling you about the game. It's no way I can tell you in 2 minutes.
I love the idea that this entire game is based on the fact, like, hey, I'm a soldier, and my rank in the army is 100% dictated on how many kills I get. So, like, the people in charge are just fucking, like, bloodthirsty Neanderthals, basically.
Well, yeah, let me describe it. Yeah, like, this is actually the first point of the game when you realize, like, this doesn't make sense. Because the corporal, when you're starting out, how you get a rank is based on the person with the highest non-fighting ability. That they're the corporal, right? Because they're the person with the big gun. So the person with the best fighting ability gets the big gun. And then the person with the highest non-fighting ability is the person above them. And you're like, well, how the fuck did you get them? Because in order to be you had to be the corporal and had the highest thing before. You know what I mean? Like, there's already this juxtaposition that gets introduced. Anyways, this is the game that started a lot of new games that came out. This is like 2006, 7, 8-ish. Like, this is the game that got Vincent to be to make Apocalypse World in its way that it's known now. To be very, like, have the very explicit, these are the agenda moves of the GM. These are the players' principles of a game. I'm going to be very explicit because this game isn't explicit about that stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And it's like, fuck that. And so there's a lot of fun things about this game. There's a lot of history in this game if you like in tabletop games. It's also just a fucking fun time. It's a good game. So doing that, playing some other games. So it's fun. I'm having a good time. Thanks for asking, Henley.
Yo, you should play Shadowrun Anarchy.
No. I actually never played it. Tell me about it.
It's Shadowrun, right? The whole goodness of Shadowrun. But what if we just made the role-playing mechanical system of Shadowrun and just went and threw it out the window?
Is that what you did about your fan party?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us more about your fan party and how people can get introduced into that.
If I could play Shadowrun with randos and complete an entire mission in 3 hours, That says a lot about that fucking system.
Compared to Shadowrun, which is like I can't get out the door in 3 hours.
Yo, I throw a grenade into a room with 5 people, and I was like, ugh. Let me roll 900 dice real quick.
You have a fucking chum bucket of mini D6s that you're ready just to roll down there.
You just
I know.
throw it
Tell
on
me
the
about
floor and just walk around counting all the results.
But that's good that Anarchy cuts through that a lot.
So
it's more narrative based, and
it has this thing. It has this thing.
I should play that sometime.
Here's my favorite part of the system. You're a character. You can just make whatever you want about your character, but you get 3 factual truths about your character, right? So let's say you're a Minotaur who fights people, right?
Right.
You have you like to maim people who are slavers. You like to drink alcohol whenever you see it, and you can't tell a lie. Now, whenever you do one of those things in the game, right, regardless of how often or you do it, you get a thing called a plot point. You can spend that plot point to, in combat, do a variety of things, which is like, yo, I'm going to take my turn right now. And so you spend a plot point to, out of turn order, take your turn and do a thing. Let's say a dude hits you. You can then spend a plot point to hit him back without losing your next turn. And if someone's about to die, which happens very frequently in the game because it still has the lethality from Shadowrun, you can spend a plot point to jump in front of someone and take the bullet. And it boils down to just that. Like, you make a system, you make characters, you make those characters always fucking do things that gives them plot points, and then in combat, you make them roll those plot points to fucking... We had a guy that was like, okay, I'm going to shoot this, I'm going to go up and punch this dude. Okay, you miss, and he punches you, and you're about to die. And then another one's like, I'd take my turn now and give him magical armor. And it's like, okay, but it's not enough. He's still going to die. And then another one's like, I spend my plot point to jump in front of that dude and punch him before he gets punched. And it's like, good.
I would love to play this.
You should.
Tell me how to play it.
Tested it when it was when it was like still being developed. I play tested it with some friends, and I had like a brawler with robot arms, and she couldn't, like, she would always like be the first one to jump into battle because that was one of her things. Mm-hmm. And so she leapt off a balcony into 3 guys to fight them. And one of the other people threw a grenade down there because I was kind of surrounded. So I spent a plot point to jump behind another guy and use him as a human shield to just have full cover against the grenade.
Yeah, no, it's shit like that makes the game work. If you're free Thursdays, come find me, right? And we'll put you in a game as a plot, as a man for one session.
I would love to try it out. So that sounds amazing.
Let's play this fucking game.
Yeah, let's play some game. Right, let's bear some torches. Cool.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We need to catch up.
We made brand new characters in the last one.
Yeah. So your Discord has a poll going on about how long you guys are going to survive. That's not true, but it should be true. Right. So I came up with a little bit of story because we made our characters, but we didn't really do anything after that.
I thought the idea was that we're gonna walk right into that fight that all the dudes we just killed in, because that was what we picked, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're doing that, then fucking what do I need this for? Like, let's go. All right.
Isn't that what happened? I can't remember. Like,
our characters got killed, and we chose that our new characters are coming in on the heels of our old characters. So,
yeah.
right when they died, our characters show up. I'm gonna meta that shit.
And then our characters die in the same combat. So
do we roleplay some like lead up to that, or
we can?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, why are we in there?
How about everybody tell everyone who your characters are, and then we also need to write our goals. So
yes,
let's take a minute to do that, right?
Yeah.
So let's go in reverse order. Kika, how about you start for us?
My character is Velton Shansen, who is a half-elf bard. Should I go over my beliefs and my instinct and stuff?
Oh, please do.
Yes, my belief is life is too short to be moping about. There's a silver lining in every cloud.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh,
That's yeah.
You're in the wrong game with that belief.
Yeah.
Well, it's something that can be challenged.
Oh, absolutely. I love it.
And
That's
my
great.
instinct is to always disable traps. And I guess my our group would have heard about this child who has went missing, and maybe the villagers didn't put much faith into our previous group because we kept fighting each other. So my character's goal will be to find and rescue that missing child.
Okay.
Okay. Zippy, you want to go next?
Sure. I'm playing Minos, the World Breaker. I am a Minotaur pit fighter.
Mm-hmm.
He was oh god. Did something happen in the character sheet? My home and my age got like blanked out. Oh boy.
Oh, you're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay. So he was born to Minotaur parents who are part of a nomadic tribe. He was picked up by a slaver named Mannix, and he has a real name, which is named.
You just said it.
His name. Okay, so his real name. So Minus's real name is. I just had it.
You just had it. You just fucking had it.
It's not. I just had it. It's on the tip of my tongue. We'll get back to it. It's a surprise. Ha.
It's a kind of onion, isn't it?
No, it's not. So Minus isn't Minus's real name. It's his gladiator name. It's his pit fighter name. So Mannix sends him, and he does his gladiatorial duty. He kills his 100 enemies. He gets his freedom, but immediately gets back into slavery, and that's where he meets Dave's character. And Minos is a bodyguard to Velton, who buys him out of slavery. His belief is, I owe my life to the people I serve. I will protect them with my dying breath.
Oh, that's a good Minotaur belief.
Yeah.
Dig it.
What's your instinct?
My instinct is whenever I enter a room, I check for traps.
And then we got a disarmer. Oh my god, it's amazing. Weird.
Look at that. Yeah.
So my character's name is Manny.
Never again.
Manny the Gentle. And he is also a Minotaur pit fighter. Basically the idea is that I was in slavery. Probably continued to be in slavery because he wasn't he wasn't super good at cutting down people because the gentle comes with the conifer that he doesn't do a lot of killing, which is true. He doesn't. He's still big, muscly, and intimidating, but he's not going to put a man down if he doesn't have to. Because we're all in this together,
Oh, of course.
We're all in this together. And he instantly bonded with his other Minotaur slave brother, Minos, and we came as a pair when Velton came a purchasing. He managed to scoop up or is it he or she? She managed to scoop up 2 Minotaur bodyguards basically, and so here we are, weaponless, walking through a dungeon.
Of course, the dream.
Because we don't start with weapons.
Yeah. So.
Because that would be broken.
Right. So the setup again, we're outside the ill-fated village of Skoganby. You all arrived at the tomb that has been sort of causing the disdain of what's been happening. It's only been a couple of days, which is good because that the following night is a full moon. And it's got the whole town spooked because more and more horrific voices have been heard inside the crypt since this time. Yeah, so you are all on the trail of a girl named Jorah, who is a village person of this town, a kid of this town, who was playing games with her friends. And, they were playing hide and seek. And when one of them went, and Jorah went into the crypt, came back with some treasure and was like, look at the stuff in here. And then all of a sudden, in like horror movie fashion, some phantasmal force grabbed her and pulled her back into the crypt. And since then, never been seen again. And that's when we had our original group show up. They got killed with their backs to the wall to a bunch of skeletons. And so now we're here. So they're not conjoined Minotaur twins.
No, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger and Zippy is on Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I'm Danny DeVito. No. You're Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm the muscles from Brussels.
Come on, man.
Hey, so I have a quick question for you all, right? So so in order to start this, you need to get yourself into this tomb, and if you don't remember, because it's been like 17,000 years since we last played, you had to like crawl on your belly to squeeze into this place, right? So Velton can easily get in here, but your Minotaur buddies, this is a cramped passageway to squeeze yourself into this tomb, remember? So I want to know what you're gonna do. How are you getting in? You can't get into that tomb that way unless you do something to,
So just
you don't fit. Right?
Just describe how this tomb is sealed off, and why is there such a small crevice?
Right. So this tomb is thousands of years old, and it's been built inside of a dolmen, inside of a mound. And there's a tree on this mound, and basically, from your perspective, basically the mound just kind of collapsed. Sort of the entrance, it's just filled with earth.
Okay.
So basically, in order to get into the tomb, most of the earth is filled into the top, and you have to kind of like crawl on top of that layer of earth, of sediment, and that's sort of your only way. So you have to do something to get in here.
Well, I mean, we both have labor,
you can look,
right?
yeah.
So like,
yeah.
My first thought was to be like, well, gotta make it bigger if we're gonna fit in there.
Yeah.
Just make it bigger.
Do you want to spend a round on the grind? We could do it. I mean, it's literally the only way we could do it.
Or we could also oil up and slide in there as best we
Just
can.
slide in there.
Yeah.
Slither yourself in there.
I think the best way would probably be, because we don't know what's in there. So I think the best way would probably be laborer, to make it a little bit bigger.
For sure. All right. Yeah. So you're just gonna put in a good day's work.
The hard yakka. Yeah.
But before we put in that hard day's work, Minos and Manny do their signature fist bump, and then they start.
Yeah, in for a penny,
in for a pound.
Boom.
Bam.
Awesome.
Do they have pennies in this world? Because if not, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Velton can get in, though. Velton, are you going to wait for your friends? Are you going to assist them?
No, we're not friends.
Oh,
she
I'm
owns
sorry.
us.
Oh,
I don't know if she thinks of us that way, but she does.
It's like we're pets.
There's a life debt, yeah. So just wondering.
That wouldn't be safe. Plus, like, if they're working on that stuff, they might accidentally collapse it on me.
Right. So you're okay. So you're just gonna stand by and let them. They got this, right?
I will tell them elven lore tales about how you should always lift with your legs and not your back.
Right.
I have more muscles on my back, though. I'm stronger if I use my back.
But
maybe elves have more muscles on their legs.
Yeah.
But your legs are bigger the muscles on your legs are bigger.
Minos taps Manny. I got it.
Okay.
All right. You lift with your back, and I'll lift you with my legs.
I don't think. Please don't do that. This is going to take forever.
So it sounds like it's actually going to be Minos who's going to be the one making the test, right?
Yeah. Sure. Oh wait, what is your laborer, my friend?
My laborer is 5.
Oh yeah, you're making it then.
Holy
So-
shit.
All right.
I think you
Fun fact,
specialized in
yeah.
it, like, and I specialized
Yeah.
in like
Yeah.
scavenger. I think.
I think my my
Right.
hometown was like the barbarian thing.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be a stickler here and be like, oh, well, so-and-so said to do the first thing first, right? Like, well, Henley said he's doing it first and doing it. But like, you know, if you suggest it's against the spirit of the game to ask who has the best thing.
Okay.
But at the same time,
Fair.
like, unless you do, at the same time, unless we all agree, like, of course, I asked that in character, being like, you have the bigger muscles, of course you're doing that,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Seen
So
his
like,
leg muscles. The elf is right.
right. So like, when things are obvious, things like this come up, it's not a problem. But like, we need to be careful if it comes into something being like in the dark and you're scouting around. It's like, well, that could have been anyone being like, well, I'm going to look around in that other room. It's like, okay, then you're making the test, not someone else who has the higher scout, right?
Yeah, like
Unless-
it's in the
unless
last
someone
game
else
when
goes
I
like-
ended up
yeah.
scouting when I had like a scouting of 2
Yeah,
because I looked around.
Yeah. So
What
okay,
do
cool.
your
So this,
elvish eyes see.
yeah. So this is a laborer test for you, right? And,
And I
of
will
course,
play them a rousing tune on my elvish lyre as they work.
is that helpful for our Minotaur friends?
Oh fuck yeah! And fucking Minos is like, oh boss, that is a toe tapping tune. If I had toes, I'd be tapping them.
Okay, cool.
He's just kind of like he's just doing this. He's doing like the Nintendo 64 one animation cycle dance.
It's an okay. This is an ob2 test, ob2 laborer.
Okay. Obtu laborer. I will. It's an independent test, right? I'm going,
Yes.
That's always be helpful. FYI.
Yeah, that's fine. So I have Manny helping me because it's his instinct to help me.
Use a trait negatively so you get a check.
Oh yeah. So my belief is also, because I never mentioned them. My belief is family always comes first. I can at least be helpful, and my instinct is always be helpful. And my goal is, I guess, find the girl. Find the girl, not
Yeah.
save her, just find her.
Just kill her, eat her,
Killer.
wear her face.
So it's an independent test.
All
I'm throwing 6 dice, actually 7, because Velton is helping with music.
Yeah. So you're gonna do anything to?
Yeah, I'm going to bump it down to 6 dice to get a check.
Right. In order to do
So
that, you have to invoke
I
a
have to
trait
use-
negatively.
So I have
So-
unwavering.
How do you? Hang on. Unwavering is 100% a positive trait. Like,
But I'm going to use it negatively.
It's like
So,
stubborn.
Yeah, unwavering is so I feel like Minnie, while he's helping me, he's also like he's like, hey bro, trying to give me like snacks, like you gotta keep hydrated, man. No, he's my spotter at the gym kind of deal. And I'm like, no, I got this. I can go all day. I can go 20 rounds,
am
man.
I the fucking Chad? Am I the helpful Chad? Is that what my character is? I'm just like,
Dude, no.
Yeah,
you're,
bruh.
you're doing it wrong, man. You don't want to hurt your arms.
like, I'm
Yeah,
the rock.
bruh.
I'm
It's
the
just,
rock.
it's just
at the
like
gym.
lax practice, bruh.
Yeah, but I'm just really stubborn. It's like no, I can go all day. I can get this done in like half the time that it should be,
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Right,
use that
so-
to drop it down a dice, and it should earn myself a check. I am testing labor.
Just real quickly, Eric. Now, having an instinct to always help people. What did that goes? There's something I remember. Something we did this so that we wouldn't make the grind happen. Is that
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, but your instinct to always help people means that you're eligible to help on any check that's also an instinct.
oh yeah.
right?
So,
So,
I
like-
can help on the find the traps and help on the
And disable for
disabled.
free.
Yeah.
Normally you can't help someone who's doing an instinct unless you also have an instinct that fires or it's within your nature descriptors.
Cool.
So that's good.
I like it.
Yep.
All right. So
Make it so.
let's throw
Right.
6 dice.
So-
This is-
So we see Minos
Oh
barely
wait,
breaking a sweat.
It's also within your nature, by the way, to do this.
yeah, to haul.
To hauling.
Yeah, but it's fine. He didn't use his nature for this part, right?
Hmm.
So that's good.
Damn.
Yeah, but you passed the test, no problem, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So earn yourself an extra check, and you proceed to excavate out this sort of like, you know, this filled in, just narrow passageway. That sort of, it's on a kind of a slight decline as you're filling it in. The air gets worse and worse as you get close, right? It's always smelling like very dank, cold, chill air. It's completely full of the scent of decay. You passed over those roots. You just knocked out of the way the blighted roots that we mentioned weeks and weeks ago. No problem for you. Plenty of space, plenty of room available. Good job.
All right.
Right.
Well-
And so now you enter the darkness. Right.
I enter the darkness and I pop out. It's pretty dark in here. You might need a light.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I light my lantern and say, step aside. I'll go on ahead. I have the lantern.
Whoa, boss. I understand that you want to lead the way, but there could be traps. Here. And I stick my hand out. Let me hold the lantern and go forth and check for traps.
Yeah. There's no
Very
traps.
well. Very well.
So I take the lantern and I hook it onto my my horns.
Horn.
Kind of like a headlamp. And I walk in, and in the first room I check for traps.
Yeah. There's no traps in this room.
Okay.
Right. You've been in this room before. In fact, you see a couple dead bodies. Right. Skeleton bodies, right?
I look back. All right, it seems good. There seems to have been a fight. Oh boy.
Yeah. You definitely see the scuffling of a fight.
Are there any leftover weapons that we can salvage?
Let's see. Yes, there are. There are great axes.
Nice.
There's a bunch of great axes lying on the floor.
You better grab those.
Is that true?
This is where you made your final stand, is it not? You did the final stand.
The final stand was further in. That was
Yeah.
where we.
Oh.
Yeah. We did it.
No,
next-
you saw that the fight. So there's no weapons on the ground here, but there definitely was
okay.
signs of a fight, and it seemed it proceeded into the room. Remember, this is a long passageway, honeycombed with some niches, where there's these old
Didn't the skeletons have like axes and shit?
alcoves. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
oh,
they're all in the other room, right?
okay. So not. So we'll rewind right.
Yeah.
I say there's no web. They're sarcophagi. Manny, come in here.
What's the what now? What now?
And I pick up one of the lids and I hand it to Manny. We can smash this over anything that comes our way.
Makeshift shield.
Yeah, and I pick up one and do I have anything that I could use as a strap to make it a shield? I have rope. So I take the rope out of my backpack and I kind of strap it to my arm like a makeshift shield.
Yeah, that sounds to me like a check. I'm trying to figure out if it's probably scavenging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's either, or maybe is it survival? It's probably actually survival as you're fashioning up the stuff together, right?
What about like armor? Maybe.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? It's peasant.
Peasantry. Okay.
Yeah,
Peasantry.
you're mending or building something here.
Okay.
Or Sorry, I'm just trying to think about it. No, you're right. No, it's definitely armor. It's up 1 armor test.
All right, ob 1 armor. I'm gonna have to do nature luck it.
Just use your nature for it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I wanna argue that this might be hauling because I'm hauling this giant sarcophagus. This lid.
This is the process of creating the shield, not carrying it.
Yeah. I do have armor, but you made the suggestion, so go ahead.
Yeah. You're the one who did it.
Yeah. All right. So do I reduce my nature by 1, so it goes 5 out of 6.
Well, you start it at the max nature, right? Like you make the roll and then you decrease at the end of your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. You want to invoke a trait negatively or positively?
I'm gonna invoke unwavering again, negatively. Is that allowed?
Well, I mean, legally, yeah, but what does that look like on screen? Right?
Okay, so on screen, I feel like since Manny knows armorer, he's like, no, you have.
Am I allowed to play my character here, man? Or are you gonna play my character for me the entire time? You know, like what's going on here?
So Manny, I feel like Manny, what are you doing? You're telling me I'm doing something wrong, and I'm just being pigheaded.
No, I'm not gonna tell you you're doing anything wrong. I'm just like, that looks great. Yes, no, that'll work definitely.
Oh yeah, and I'm unwavering in the way that I'm doing it. Obviously, I'm not doing it.
No, you definitely shouldn't tie a double Windsor there. No.
Oh. So
double Windsor means something different.
I'm just stuck in the mindset that I'm doing it right. You know, I have affirmation that I'm doing it right, and I'm not going to waver from the fact that I think that this is exactly how a shield should be.
Totally. Ob 1.
Okay. And I'm going to reduce it. Okay, so I'm throwing 5 dice at Ob 1. And I hit it with a 2.
Cool. You got it.
Sweet.
So you take a little bit of time, but you got yourself a shield.
Aha.
Nicely done.
And I earned myself another check.
Yep.
So
your lantern's now at 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I take the lantern off and I hand it back to Svelton.
Velton.
Schvelten. We'll call it Velton. I take the lantern off and I hand it back to Velton. There you are, boss.
Oh, thank you very well. Well done on that shield, by the way.
Ah, thank you. And I give it a nice tap.
It's a nice stone.
It is a very nice stone. I don't know what stone it is, but if we had a dwarf, they could probably tell us.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah, if you had a dwarf, you could tell it. But this is remember, this is a very, very, very old stone. This predates the Necromancer.
Perhaps we'll find a dwarf, the dwarf that ventured in here before us, and they can tell us.
Yes.
Yeah, he most definitely won't be dead. There's no way he could have died in a place like this.
Of course not. Look at this fight. It was a glorious battle.
Right. So,
can't be that hard to defeat something that's already dead, right? You just have to give it a nudge in the right direction towards death again.
Just push it back in the grave. Just head first.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right?
That's yeah.
Just to be like, nope, no, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so are you guys just gonna try to walk around to get to back to that one room? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Right. So you're gonna pass by this that shallow pool surrounded by a bunch of little statues of different gods. If we remember last time, before you making it, there's nothing particularly interesting in this room, but
at least not given that we don't know much about religions, presumably.
Yeah. Right. So you continue. You walk past the remember that the fake sarcophagus, right?
Yeah,
Full
all
of
those
dirt.
urns.
The one with
Surrounded
the
by spears.
Yeah, it's surrounded by spears. Well, that's where you start seeing some blood. Looks pretty new, but it's baked, right? It's cold. It's dried. And it's not until you get to this other hallway, or the entrance to this other hallway, that you see there's 3 dead bodies laying in the hallway.
Oh no! Look at this poor little halfling. And I pick up the corpse of Shallot and I give him a shake. You know.
Yeah.
Stop playing with corpses. That's gross.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I take a little bit of the slack on the rope and I strap Shallot's body to the front of it. Don't worry. If we go down the hallway, if there's anything evil or monstrous in here, they'll think I'm just a halfling.
I can't see anything wrong with this.
I,
Boss,
shouldn't we just look at what they had to see if there's anything useful?
Yeah,
or
I'll go
valuable?
over the corpses. What do we find there?
Yeah.
Eric? I'll scavenge for some stuff. You could say.
Right. Because as you're let's do that. So like we look over and you're scouring the corpses as we see some shadowy skeletal figures start emerging from their alcoves. So let's do a scavenge first. What are you looking for?
Weapons of mass destruction.
W.
Well, there's no nukes.
MD.
There's no nukes here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean,
armaments, basically.
There's definitely some there's armaments on the ground, right? They're what your old characters had.
I
Hmm,
don't.
So I think there's
a
an axe.
mace?
An axe, a mace, and a short sword.
Yeah, that sounds about right. An axe, a mace, and a short sword. Did we have any shields or helmets or anything? Not that I can wear a helmet, but you know.
No, remember, I think all your helmets got fucked up. So there's probably like there's broken helmets. Oh yeah, I guess in the first room, I guess I should have mentioned that in the third room. Remember, there's like a helmet down the hallway. That was the sign of the battle. It was banged in. Remember?
Yeah.
I think it was our halfling's helmet.
Which
obviously doesn't
down
fit.
the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously these helmets do not fit you at all.
No.
Right?
I pick up the helmet and I put it on my pinky. Hey, look, Minnie, it's a thimble.
Yeah, it's about that big, right? It's a little hat for your horn. And yeah, cool. So this doesn't require a test for you to go grab that stuff, right? Because it's right there.
Okay.
You don't have to rummage through anyone's packs to find this stuff. It's not like anyone looted you in the time being.
Okay.
So yeah, you get those swords, and then we're gonna jump into this fight of these skeletons.
All right. So who wants what? Kiki, your character comes with a weapon, yeah?
Yeah, I have a rapier
A rapier
and a shield.
and a shield. Okay. So, and we can use 2-handeds in one hand. And you have a shield, Alex.
Yeah.
So-
The only problem is because we're minotaurs and we can do that, we can take 2-handed weapons and wield them as one-handed. We cannot wield one-handed weapons because if we do, well, we can, but they would be considered improvised weapons.
Yeah. So they work, but improvised weapons break at the end of the conflict.
Interesting. Okay. But I also have a 10-foot pole, which is an improvised weapon. And that'll break at the end. So I think I would grab all 3 of these weapons and just sort of like maybe put them on my belt or something. Or like, I don't know, just like maybe even just underneath me or something. And I'll just like go through them. Like, you know, as a gladiator, I would just sort of like, just when a weapon breaks, grab another one and just start fucking hitting them. Doesn't matter what it is, just, you know.
Right.
That's how I imagine a lot of the combat will go. So collecting weapons to break on people is not a bad thing. In my
Is this a
Well, you're gonna tell me what you're doing as these skeletons are coming down on you, right?
Yeah.
Is this like a backfell creatures, or is this to the death? What are you doing with these skeletons?
How many are there?
There's 4. There's 4 skeletons emerging from 4 alcoves.
Do
They all look like they're ready to fuck.
Nice. Do any of them look like damaged?
Shields,
or
helmets.
anything?
No. Helmets, shields.
Didn't they have axes?
The creepy decaying smell is obviously at its peak around here.
Boss, what do you want to do? This is your thing.
You don't have a lot of time.
If you wish to lead, I wouldn't mind felling these foes to make sure that they don't pursue us any further. We don't want to get jumped by them later.
Glorious battle. And I put a hand on Velton, and I like kind of scooch her behind me, and I slam the giant sarcophagus shield like a shield wall. Not really, because there's only one shield, but I like kind of Reinhardt it from Overwatch, you know?
Yeah.
And I get ready to Reinhardt charge at the in the direction, because this is the hallway, right? There's no bends or turns. This is a straight hallway. So Minos's first reaction is just going to charge and try to.
We've
do
done
a
this
shield
before.
slam.
I'll follow suit. Like I'll follow him into the fray, basically.
Yeah.
Right. So
I guess Minos
Velton,
is
you're
leading.
So we're killing them.
Yeah, we're
right?
killing him. Yeah, sounds like it's a kill one. But it sounds like
Cool.
Minos is leading the combat
With the first action.
Yeah, so he gets to roll
Right.
the disposition and shit, right? That sounds
Yeah.
like that, right?
So let's calculate our disposition. So our goal is to vanquish the skeletons.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. The goal of the skeletons is to vanquish you.
I'm
What
Surprise.
are the skellies?
I'm gonna laugh if we die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really funny.
What,
right?
what is, just out of curiosity, what's your fighter? Yours is higher than mine, right?
Mine's 4.
Yeah,
but my
that's
health
perfect.
is 6.
Yeah, no, mine's 3 and my health is 6, so it's
What
fine.
are your nature descriptors?
My nature descriptor is hauling, mistrusting, and serving Velton.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm serving Velton right now as being her shield.
She
Exactly.
did ask.
So-
She did ask to lead the combat, so yeah. So maybe I have the exact same ones as Minos does. So I feel like maybe this is something you can throw your nature at, since it's within your nature. So you can add this to your disposition roll. So basically, you'll be rolling your fighter. You'll get help from myself and Velton. So that's an extra 2. So you're rolling 6 right there. And then you're rolling your nature, which I believe is 2 right now, or 4? Because your nature's higher.
6.
Your nature's 6? Didn't it go down
Well,
one?
it went not the maximum. It went okay. So it's 5 out of 6 right now.
Okay, so you're rolling in an additional 5 dice then.
Yeah,
So you're rolling 11 dice in total.
and then adding that to health.
Yes, and adding that to health. Yeah. So
Cool. Awesome. Right.
that serving Velton nature thing is going to be very useful. Yeah.
It is. Yep. And while this fight is going on, you definitely hear some sort of like chanting coming from another room nearby. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's deal with this.
Well, that sounds like a crowd to me.
Yes.
So your disposition, what is it?
I'm just gonna throw it at an ob 1, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
No, yeah, well, it's 11.
Why did you roll 11 dice?
Because it's 11 dice.
Yeah, it's 4 for fighter, 5 for nature, 2 for helping.
You don't add your nature to that. Oh wait, did you tap? You couldn't have added nature to that. It's
Oh.
you'd have to use persona to do that.
Not even
okay.
if it's in my nature to serve Velton.
No, you're
Correct.
right. Right, you need
Okay.
persona in
Yeah,
order to do that.
scratch that fighter
All right.
test roll.
All right,
So
we'll just
right.
do.
It's 7 dice. No, it's 6 dice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's- Thank you.
it's 6 dice, and you add.
Oh, wow.
Wow, good stuff.
Well, that's much worse. You add that to your health. Voila.
So disposition of 8.
Cool. That's what the skeletons have. So we're even footing.
Cool.
And now let's go ahead and make. I have to lay out my 3 cards.
All right, let's move over to that scene, I guess.
All right. So we have to divvy up our disposition amongst the group.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Are there like Minotaur icons?
I don't know.
I know that
think
Roll20 has them.
I think that there would be. I mean, it's mostly focused around
gotta be
Dungeons and
some-
Dragons, right? So
Do you want to do 3-3? So each Minotaur gets 3, and then Velton, do you want to go 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I need to get me a fucking pole arm, dude.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Yes, you do. It'd be awesome.
So I'm actually not armed.
You have your 10-foot pole, don't you?
So I'm charging in with a shield. Oh, I do have my 10-foot pole. That's improvised weapons. Let me look at what that is. Conflict handout 2 for weapons.
That's Kika. Yeah, that makes sense.
I love Thomas Tynes characters. I love them so much.
Looks like she's running while smoking a cigarette. She's just like, ah.
So,
Oh, you
it's an
fucking
improvised-
knobs.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it's an improvised weapon, but it's 10-foot pole. So would it be considered a polearm?
No, it's an improvised weapon.
Improvised have their own thing.
Yeah,
So,
it has its own thing.
where is that? Is it
Yeah,
skill?
I'm looking on conflict 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
conflict 2. Okay. Yep. So if you,
I think it just means that you're not considered unarmed. That's what it means.
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's all it means. You don't get anything
Okay.
any benefits for it. But you don't get any negatives for being unarmed. Like you don't get unarmed is like really bad, isn't it? It's super bad, and you take a lot of damage from it too. I don't actually have it in here, which is frustrating because we're going to be doing a lot of improvised stuff, so it would be nice to know what the exact is. I can look it up. You keep doing your thing.
Okay, so I'll just have my 10-foot pole, kind of going Roman Praetorian style, charging in, maybe put down the pole a little bit.
I mean, technically you can attack with a shield, but like I don't know if you can do that in this game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just an improvised
Shield
weapon.
sling.
It's just an improvised weapon, so
so
But the problem is if you use it as a weapon, as an improvised weapon rather than a shield, you'll break it at the end of the session. So at the end of the conflict. So you don't want to do that.
all right.
So what you need to do is you need to pick a card now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go attack. I'm gonna throw attack.
Okay. Well, what are the maneuvers for conflict for defending in this? Is it fighter for defense? I can't remember.
Defender's health.
Health?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll roll defend then for mine, just in case. And Kika, what are you thinking about doing?
I think I'm gonna attack with my rapier.
Good
I think.
choice.
Wait. Though I have only fighter 2 and I have a health of 4. But I get a +1 from my rapier for everything except defend.
Yeah. Oh, you can also do maneuvers and flanks and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I might
Right.
do some maneuver.
Cool.
Yeah. There we go. I think we're
All right.
ready.
Let's flip.
Ooh. Feign maneuvers independent. Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Right. So the skeletons are looking to basically force you back, and then one of them is going to try to be tricky and try to basically slip in, but as the minotaurs are distracted.
Okay.
Okay.
So my attack is I am charging with the shield out in front to do just a shield slam, knowing that these are skeletons. They're brittle bones. You know, if I hit them hard enough, they'll shatter.
Yeah.
You know, so hit them hard and make them crumble. So I have 4 for fighting, and
You always get additional help from everyone else, and like it's just auto cast help, so you always add.
yeah. So
And
I'm
aren't you
throwing
like
two.
2 orders of magnitude greater than them?
Oh, and I get yeah, I am. I'm two orders of might above them, so I get +2 to my dice, and then I'm also fresh, so I get 3.
That's true. That's an extra die.
Hell yeah.
So I'm throwing 7 dice, and I get automatic 2 successes because I'm bigger than them.
No, that's only if you win or tie.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm just throwing 7 dice then.
Yeah.
We're doing attack versus attack is independent. So
Yeah. So the ob 1. I'm ready to roll when you are.
Yep. Got it. 4.
My roll didn't count. 1 second. That's because I had a 1 second. Nature 3.
Do you know where the other weapons table is?
There we go.
In the book, Eric?
There we go. Yeah, it's in the back. It's in the appendix in the back.
Okay.
Cool. So we tie. Tie goes to you because you're 2 orders of might bigger, so you do 2 more than me. Wait, so it's not a tie. I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's an independent test, so that's not a factor.
Yeah, it's not a factor at all.
Okay.
So we just both do 4 damage to each other.
Since I have a makeshift shield, does that mitigate any damage?
Nope. That's what the fend action's for.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's silly. All right.
I'm like 90% sure that your order of might doesn't affect.
I can look it up. I can
just
look
look it up for me while we're doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty sure it doesn't.
Let's see. Order of might.
Reflect order of might's scale of 1 to 8. Let's see. No, you do. You grant 1 success per order greater than for all actions and kill, conflict, and drive off. So you do. You do 2 more points of damage to me.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cool. Yep. Page 149. Awesome. Kick ass. So we go to attack first defend.
Yep.
All right. Rolling the same amount of dice. No, I'm not, because you have now taken down. Shit. So we are not in good shape, y'all.
You mean we as in like Skelebros?
Both of us. So how did you distribute
I took
the points?
4.
Yeah.
3, 3, 2. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will take 2 and throw 1 to Manny.
Sure.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. So you are knocked out of the conflict.
You
Skippy.
did 4 to me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that right.
And you had 3. So you've taken 3. So you
you
eat all 3, and then the spillover goes to Manny.
Don't worry, I'm defending right
Is that
now,
what you just
so-
said?
Yeah. No, I did that math wrong, so I'll just take it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So
Cinematically, that would look like I just crushed this skeleton with the charge so much that I tripped over and just like totally fell on my ass.
You're just it's just you barreling through all the skeletons leaves you unable to help your friend here.
Yeah.
Right. So I have 2 skeletons up, so they get to both go. And so they're still coming at you because they're skeletons. They don't give a shit about tactics.
Mm-hmm. So I'm rolling my health here.
Do you not have fighter? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
I'm
defending.
defending. Yeah.
Yep. So obviously, poor Minos can't help you, but Belton can.
Yeah. So 6, 1, and I'm fresh, so another 1, so it's 2. And that's all the bonuses, right? There's nothing else in there? Okay. Cool. This is a versus, yeah? So
This is a versus test. The person with the higher number of success wins.
okay. So I'll just put ob there 1.
And you get 2 automatic successes.
Nice. That's a pretty good fucking roll.
Yeah, that's 7.
Beats me by 3. Yep. So you get 2 more, right?
Yeah. Okay. So so that puts me at. Oh no, I just get 5. I can heal 5 points then, because you take away from my successes, right? As a defense roll.
Yeah. So you a net total of 5.
Yeah. So
you're
I
back up to 8 at 8.
Yeah. I just I pick up I pick up I pick up Minos, and I basically just use him as a shield,
Right.
while also like reassuring him. It's like, you're okay, friend. I've got you. There's nothing that you can't defend with that great stone of yours.
Yes, lift me up. I
Yeah.
will be your shield.
Right. So
So we go back up to 3
yeah.
each, 3 HP
Look,
each there. And,
yeah. And Minos, like, for the record, your shield is not improvised. Your shield's a shield. You made the
Oh.
armor a test, so you have a shield.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, but he also used his rope, which we only had that one rope.
Yeah, I know. You're not. Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
your rope's gone, but in exchange for rope, you now have a shield.
You have a
Right?
you have a full fucking shield. You have the size
Right.
of a fucking coffin shield.
So Veltan, the amazing Veltan.
We have 3 HP by the way each.
Veltan.
Both.
Oh,
members.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you. I forgot that. I knew that, and I wrote the wrong one down.
Nice. So that was a health test. Fuck yeah, man. Give me that. All right, maneuvers. Good old maneuvers.
Help, fresh, rapier, health.
So that's 4. 4 extra dice and then
Oh.
your health, yeah. Wait, is a maneuver?
I have a rapier. What? I get 2 for help, 1 for fresh,
Yeah.
1 for my rapier, and 4 for health. Yeah. 8.
Nice. These are independent,
Yep.
so I do 2 points of damage to you.
Hey.
Hey,
I'll just
you have
take 'em
all
all.
of the benefits.
All the
Next time.
benefits.
Yeah.
So what?
So you disarm-
disarm? Nice.
You disarm a skeleton. Your next round you have positional advantage, and I'm also disadvantage. Right.
But
so you
then
get plus 2.
you-
So your next turn gets plus 2 dice. I get minus 1 die. Yeah, you guys are running train on these
Yeah.
skeletons.
But then he punched me in the jaw,
Yeah.
I guess. So I got knocked down.
But you get up again.
Nothing's gonna keep you down.
So you actually don't get to put cards down this turn, right? That's how that works? Because she's out of the round?
Yeah.
Does her help thing still auto cast next round even though she's down?
Yeah,
Like her
her
maneuver?
her,
Okay.
her maneuver affects the next turn. Yeah, she succeeded at it, but now she's knocked down out of the fight
All right.
until they're brought back up again.
Here's what I would
I
suggest
kicked
then.
the skeleton hard in the shin and knocked his leg off.
Awesome.
Ow.
And just like these two, like I only
There's
have 2
only-
skeletons
there's
working
only
right now.
2 skellies, right? So does the first one go first, then again? Is that how that works?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yep.
if we kill the first one, the third card won't proc, right?
No, it's that the second one just goes again.
Second one goes again? Okay.
Yeah, because it's the only person left in the conflict.
Right, okay.
So it just takes
it's not like
that move.
attacking the first time will be beneficial. So here's what I recommend doing then. Since there's 2 skeletons left, we can defend at any point. So I think defending second would be most beneficial.
Okay.
Now, defending with a shield is probably better because, you get an extra dice, right?
Let me
But
see.
you don't have the fresh trait anymore. You're not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because you've been...
No, you all have the.
He went down and came back.
If we
It's-
end
it-
the conflict with full disposition, I think we maintain the fresh trait as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Remember, that's just for the conflict. That's
All right,
not
then.
for your
So
conditions.
when it comes to you rolling defense, you've got the shield, you've got fresh, you've got 1 extra help, and you've got your HP, which is 6, right?
Yeah, shield gives me +2 to defense.
Okay, so you're rolling this many. You're rolling 10.
On top of my health.
No, that's including your health.
That's including my health.
So shield,
Shield.
health,
My health is 6.
fresh,
Okay.
and then 6 for 10.
Okay. Yeah. Do you just want to switch spots and see if you can?
Yeah, so
Crush
what I will
these
do, I'll
skeletons?
go first, and then I'll attack. My attack's not as good as yours, but your defense is significantly better than mine. So let's do that then. Yeah?
Okay.
So we're going to
Yep.
swap positions, Eric.
Okay.
I'm going to go first, but I'm also going to... I also have the benefit of
Oh wait.
the maneuver, so it's going to help me, make up for
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the maneuver gives me a +2, right? Is that how that works? All right, so now we have to
Exactly.
pick a third to go, right?
Yep.
So I have to go again.
Yeah. You would go again.
So I'm going to put attack in the last spot then, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's flip.
Feint versus an attack. I don't get to do anything then, yeah?
No, you get to do everything.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah. Feint just goes right through my defense.
Yeah. But your attack triggers first.
I could have
So
used
you-
my leather armor to ablate a damage.
I forgot that too.
What?
You totally could have. Oh well.
It happens. You
All
just
right.
got
Attack versus feint.
brained. Okay. So I'm just fighter. And what's that for me? 3. Okay, cool. Fighter. 3. And so I'm getting help once. I'm getting fresh.
Let me.
I
check
have
something.
improvised. How much points do I get from the maneuver? Is it 2?
Yeah, you get +2 on this roll.
So
Isn't
2.
that great?
Yeah, that's pretty good. And this is the guy with the weapons, so I don't get anything. So I'm just all right. So just 4.
You're
They
using
get -1.
You're using Samson's axe, right?
I'm using stuff, yeah.
Uh,
But I thought
What?
that they count as improvised, right?
is it a one-handed axe or is it a two-handed axe? Because if it's a two-handed axe, you use it as it would be a two-handed axe.
Samson,
But you...
Samson didn't have an axe. He had a short sword.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. I don't know why there was an axe in the mix. So I
It's
was
2
just
short
confused.
swords and a mace, I believe, is what
Okay.
we had.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using a sword, but the sword doesn't count for the extra +1 dice, does it?
No, it just
No.
means that you're not unarmed.
Yeah, that's what I
Which,
thought it was.
being unarmed means a -1 die. So
And
it just-
ob 1 because it counts for my test. Oh, whatever. It's
That's
enough.
more than enough to fucking crush me.
Yeah. So, oh damn, we probably should have rolled defense first. But actually, defending first would have been
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
Yep, it would have been.
delicious.
So yeah, so you guys crush them. I know what the compromise is already. Yeah, so you handily smash up these skeletons into dust. But then the chanting gets louder in the other room, and in some ancient tongue, the subtitles on the screen say, minions assemble. We have intruders.
I read the subtitles, Eric.
Yeah. And yep, so there's this other door in this room. So basically what you're standing now, you hear some people or multiple footsteps and things moving in a room near you. There's an old oaken door. But also down this hallway, this alcove seems to be a sort of like there's a rock slide that seems to be blocking the rest of the passage.
Okay.
The voices are coming from the room, not the rock slide.
What kind of weapons did these Skull Bros have on them?
Spears and shields.
Spears and shields. I thought they had great axes the last time we fought them.
No, they never had. They never had. They
have,
had
like,
one-handed
hand
axes.
axes.
Yeah.
Battle axes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so is a spear a 2-handed weapon?
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Well, are there enough for both minotaurs?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
And is a normal size shield a bad thing for a minotaur?
Yeah, it's a one-handed thing, so it's bad for a minotaur.
Okay. What if I will grab both of the shields because I could probably strap them together at some point in the future. But right now, I'm just going to take them. Let's see. Do I have a space? I have. I don't
Well,
have space. Sorry.
We lost our 10-foot pole that we were carrying.
Oh yes, no, yes. I've lost my 10-foot pole, so I'm gonna take a spear.
I lost mine as well, and I'll take a spear as well.
I thought you were using a short sword.
I was using a pole.
Well, I mean, I have. There's a bunch of weapons on the ground, right? So using a two-handed weapon is better. Like, I'm just gonna leave all that trash on the ground because it's not gonna help us. But using a spear as a two-handed weapon doesn't.
My point was that you were using a short sword, so the pole is still fine.
Yes, it is. Yes, fine.
Yeah, your pole is fine. Mine's broken.
Okay.
But you were using a shield.
Does the shield count for kill conflicts like that?
No. You'd have to use a weapon.
Yeah, so
No, a shield counts in a kill conflict. It counts as a weapon.
It does?
Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
so my 10-foot pole is
Yeah, we have two
still fine.
10-foot poles.
A shield behaves just like a normal shield would. It behaves like a one-handed weapon would for a non-minotaur. I'm just saying that the hood or the body or the lid of a sarcophagus counts as a shield for a minotaur.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a big
And,
ass shield.
Yeah, so it instills it benefits a +2 die to defend actions. But that doesn't mean you can't attack with it. It just doesn't give you the +2 dice to attack with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So that's what it means to equip a shield.
All right. Well,
So I wouldn't get the +2 to defend with my makeshift shield. I just have
No,
it
you
as-
would.
as my-
You would.
Oh,
You do
okay.
you get the +2 dice to defend like it would a normal shield. It's just
Okay.
and that it counts as having a weapon equipped, so you don't get a -1 die in any if you do another action. It just so you could attack with a shield.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
You're
okay.
like just shield bashing them
Yeah,
Alright.
you're shield bashing people. It just doesn't instill a benefit or penalty.
with
So-
a freaking halfling tied to your shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Have
Eric,
Yeah.
I have a weapon space available on my belt. Am I able to put an improvised shield on there?
Yeah, you want to put a shield in your belt?
I mean, I'm a minotaur,
Yeah.
right? So like,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, you just slash it to your belt. That's fine for
and
me.
then in my second hand, I'll take the second shield. It won't be used as a shield, but I'll just carry it in my hand.
Yeah.
And then later on,
Right.
I'll push them both together and make like
It's a frisbee. It's a frisbee for a minotaur.
Yeah. It's a parry shield. It's like this tiny little thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well.
let me see if I can put my 10-foot pole in my
So-
pack.
Just real quickly before Eric goes like, well, you didn't pay attention to it and we ran away. This door with the voices behind it. Is
Yeah.
there a way that I can bar it from opening to give us more time to prepare?
Yeah, you want to secure this place?
Yeah, I wanna like if there's a big rock in the landslide,
Yeah.
I take that big rock and sort of push it against the door so that the door can't open.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, is
Yeah.
that a possibility to do?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Cool. I will absolutely 100%.
It's a laborer test, right?
Yeah.
It's absolutely a laborer test.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a versus test against the might of the people on the other side of the door. Right?
Okay. Yeah, sure. They have to push against the rock and I have to just lean against it
Yeah.
or something. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like them going to be trying to fight to break out.
Cool.
So,
I like it. Let's do that. That's fun.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. Since I'm picking up the spear, I'm going to drop the 10-foot pole because I can't put it in my pack.
No.
So
right. Actually, let me give it to you this way because this would actually make more sense, right? No, yeah, of course. You grab a huge boulder from the rock slide. You grab the piece of the rock from it. You see a little bit of daylight is like behind this rock slide. You
Like, as
like
in the outside
like one
has
of those
collapsed
beams.
again?
Like one of those beams is coming in. So like there's clearly some kind of like, there's fresh air as well. So yeah, but you grab one of those big rocks and you put it there and you grab another one and all of a sudden you hear the doors being like boom, 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 like they're trying to open the door and they can't.
Okay.
And you see that they're making some good progress and so now you have to like, do you brace against the door? Do
Yeah,
you,
no,
do you
I'll
just,
brace
do you
against it.
trust it or?
I brace against the door to give everyone like time to do whatever it is they need to do to prepare for this. Out of curiosity, Eric,
Yeah.
how much do we know about fighting skeletons given that this world was taken over by a lich lord and stuff? Like, is it common knowledge that daylight fucks up undead? Like how does that work?
It's
Like, does daylight?
it depends
not
on the
affect them at all?
skeleton.
Yeah.
No, it absolutely does. It that daylight affects powerful undead. Yeah. I think it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, so maybe I'm just like, Minnow,
Yeah,
still
the
with
skeleton-
this. You know, and I'm gonna brace against the door and keep them from coming out. If you wanna, like, I don't know, make more daylight come down, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm a minotaur. I'm big, I'm bulky. I got a hard head because I'm half man, half bull. I start like grabbing rocks and tearing them down while like kind of like trying to push the smaller rocks away with my horns, kind of deal, to help it go faster.
Right. So that sounds good. But first, I think we need to have Dave try to brace against the wall so to give you time to do this, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Dave. So this is going to be a health test. Health test versus health test.
Health versus health? Okay.
Yeah, because they're going to be trying to force their way through here, and you're going to be trying to withstand, right?
Yeah.
That seems like health to me.
Mm-hmm.
Velton, are you going to help too, or are you going to let your Minotaur bro do this?
Can I take the 10-foot pole that he dropped and like wedge it against the boulder and the stone before going to help? Or
Yeah, it
the
sounds like
boulder and, the stone floor.
That's a good idea. You have supplies for this test, right? You have a wedge.
Yeah, I like it. All right. So help and supplies? So an extra 2?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's basically like wedging a chair underneath the door handle.
Yeah.
That only works.
That's base. Well, okay.
That's pretty
3.
terrible roll, but yeah. 7. I rolled 8 dice and I got half. So 50-50 is not bad.
Why are you getting half? Oh, you mean half 8?
Yeah, I rolled 8
dice
and I got 4 successes. So
right.
And does my excessive size factor into this by out of curiosity?
No, because the order of might only affects conflicts.
Okay.
So we tie.
Mm-hmm. So I can like do this to get a check and all that shit, yeah?
Yeah. We can either, so once again, remember,
Yeah.
so you don't have any luck or you don't have any fate or persona. This is the first session. So that's off the table. So we have to do either a tiebreaker roll or you can break the tie in the opponent's favor.
What's the tiebreaker roll going to be? Remind me of that.
It's going to be health versus their I think it's just going to be health versus health again, or health versus their nature.
Health versus, so it's just the same roll again?
Basically, yeah. And essentially it's whoever wins that wins the
so it's
wins
going to
the
be
test by 1 success.
It's going to be 8 versus 8 again. Oh, not really. It's going to be 8 versus 6 because it's going to be 9 nature without the health and stuff, right? So, and then without the supplies. So, okay, yeah, I'm down. Let's do that. This is important that we don't get fucked. So,
Yep.
I'm willing to risk it for a biscuit. You know, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
Now, this only counts whatever this success is for the health. That's the only test that it counts, right? Even though we're testing it twice theoretically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to use that. Okay.
That's Jesus Christ.
Fucking tie again. We tie again, which goes to me.
What?
But
kind of
but you get to
GM's just like it's my win.
That's the way. It's the way the rules work. Is
All
that
right, okay.
ties on the tiebreaker roll go to the GM.
So is that a failure or a success?
That's two failures that you can count.
Oh.
Tiebreaker rolls count as a separate roll.
Oh, cool. All right, nice.
There is somewhat of an incentive to do tiebreaker rolls if you want to maximize the number of tests you take.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So,
I don't think my health is going to go up for a long time. So,
well, I think this is a really good scene because you're holding back the door, right? Like you hit the door and you can hear the bones and rattling of skeletons and boots kind of like sliding as they're trying to push this door open, and you're trying to keep yourself to it, right? And then the footsteps go quiet, and then there's like this very stillness in the air, and then you just feel like there's this breeze that just keeps building and building and building, and you're trying to hold it back, and then boosh, it moves the boulder out of the way, and you're still trying to hold it, right? And the doors are trying to open. We can see inside a little bit as Velton shines a little bit of the light on it, and there's a kid. There's a kid wearing this super long dress of chainmail with a helmet, just standing there in this darkness. There's a cadre of skeletons around her.
Is it like
and then
one
your
of those
lantern
things
goes out because you ran out of light.
Is it one of those things where we're all just like, "Aw," and then the skeletons come flying at us?
Kill it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like there's this. Yeah, it's like this kid. You can see like I think even though as your lantern dims and goes out, unless you relight it right now, there's this cool blue reflection in the eyes underneath this oversized helm of this kid.
As in like undead lich
unnatural
lord powers. Yeah, okay.
Unnatural eyesight. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How about we take a break right here before we jump into it?
Yeah. Sounds good. Unable to keep that door closed as some supernatural blasts the doors open. The cause of such a blast stands before you in the shadows. A small kid dressed in old ancient human battlements, much like the battlements of the skeletons that you've seen, only much shinier, prettier, more regal. Standing before this small kid with their deep inset blue, like very like cyan, like this color shirt eyes. Same for them, or three other skeletons seem to be more properly dressed in sort of like honor guardy kind of colors. You can tell like they're a different style, more I would say more, I guess, besides just wealthy, like it's a more extravagant style of a dress.
Regal?
Armor. Regal, yes, what I'm thinking of. Thank you. And of course, Minos is trying to dig through this pile of rocks when those doors get flown open, and I leave it up to you three. What do you do?
Well, our lantern's about to go out.
Yeah, your lantern is out, unless someone refills it.
The person who has the lantern oil
Also,
would be Velton.
Cool. Also, guess what? Everyone's hungry and thirsty.
Everyone's hungry and thirsty, and I think, Kika, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, I am refilling my lantern.
Okay.
Cool.
But I would... do I know how undead react to fire?
Negatively.
Okay, can I
Like all creatures.
throw some wine or lantern oil in the entrance and light that ablaze
Um,
to keep them fended off?
yeah, so you're gonna throw your lantern.
Well, we have another one.
So you're gonna throw this lantern, like open the lid and just throw it, and just so there's a pool of oil that catches fire. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
To stop them from coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right, your lantern's out. Now it's a line of fire. In the middle of the hallway.
That generates a good amount of light.
Yeah, it does. It's lit in this room.
I also
You can
have,
see
like,
now.
torches and shit like that we can light.
Yeah, and I pick up the lantern from Poxatrix.
Oh yeah, the unlit one.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna have time to light it yet, because let me explain what this place looks like, right? Because now the light in this room, the fire kind of reveals this place for more than what you were seeing before, right?
Oh no.
So before you is a large diamond-shaped chamber. Urns, baskets, and arms and shields lie scattered about on the floor and lean against the walls. The skeleton of a horse is propped up with a wooden frame that stands against one side of this wall. A great throne sits at the center of a chamber with raised days. A skeleton, regal even in death, sits upon the throne. There you go.
You mentioned that there was arms and stuff like that on the ground. Like, what are we looking at? Like armaments, like what, or actual arms?
Yeah. So, like armaments,
like
spears and shields.
Okay, like good ones or like just like trash.
I mean, they're what the skeletons are using. So, tell me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
I think with the explosion, not the explosion, but the whoosh of the fire that Velton just made, I think that would make Minos stop what he was doing and like turn. Did you just throw our lantern?
It's okay. We have another one here.
Oh,
Does this girl match the description that we're after?
Oh yeah. Small, dark tan skin. Yeah.
I did
see
disrupt
colors
the.
different.
Sorry. Anyway, I threw the lantern to stop the approaching undead. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. And I look at, and I notice the girl. Isn't that the little girl that we're supposed to be finding?
Yes, but I think she might be possessed by something.
Possessed, like a slave?
Not exactly.
Oh, all right, boss. Well, you know best.
Yeah.
Do I have would I be able to make a offhanded estimation of how long it would take to dig out enough sunlight to illuminate the passage? Like, how long would the fire last, and how long would the digging take? And can I figure that out?
Yeah, not enough time for sure. 100% not enough time.
Okay. Maybe you should leave the digging off until later. They probably will get through the fire before you get that done.
I see. Boss, may I make a suggestion?
Oh, yes, please.
Why don't we just knock the girl out and take her back to the town?
Well, one thing at a time.
I mean, if she's possessed, what are those? What do humans have? Exorberance, where they exorberate the. He obviously does not know what a freaking exorcism is, but he knows the concept of it. They exorber the soul, the evil out of bodies, and he keeps doing this hand gesture.
Perhaps.
Well, let's do it. What do you think, Manny? As he's eating his preserved rations.
Yeah, I shove some rations in my mouth.
Is that a possibility? How much time do we have, Eric?
No, you guys are. No, all right, no. You threw that lantern. You have enough time to do this. Okay. But then the fire is going to go, and then they're going to make their moves. Okay.
I will light a torch.
You did buy some time for everybody to eat.
I'll light a torch and I will hungry and thirsty myself away.
Cool. So you all do that.
Yeah, that's what I do mechanically.
All right. So now you have a torch.
So how many rations were there? No, ration stacks, right? So yeah,
Tell me.
It's one ration for one.
Tell me.
Okay. Because I remember last time it was like rations take up one space, but they don't.
Dry rations take up 3 and is 3 charges, and fast rations are 2.
That's what I was asking.
2 charges. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1 space, 2 charges. Yep.
Cool. I'm good. I look at Minos and I'm like,
Perhaps you should bring your giant stone down here and help. Yeah?
What do you need me to do?
Kill some skeletons. I thought that was obvious.
Battle. And I run over to the door, kind of like,
Perhaps subdue the child.
oh, hmm. And I look at the child, and he just like, he's ready. He looks at the child, and he tries to headbutt her as hard as he can to knock her out.
All right. So then we're going to another conflict to knock them out because they're going to fight you. They scream in an ancient tongue long forgotten, defilers. And
Hey, boss, they're screaming at us. Doesn't seem nice.
your goal is
They're
to try
not
to
being
drive you out.
nice. They're being very mean.
Oh, they're being rude, are they?
Yes.
And I kind of do my best, Lieutenant Armstrong or Major Armstrong. Well, I will just show them what manners truly look like. I have like a little bit of sparkles coming off of my cheek.
So our intent here, Eric, is to capture. I guess
Capture the
girl.
child.
Capture the child. And
Totally.
and either kill the skeletons or like run them off. I guess I don't know. Like,
So how would this work? Because this is sounding like a 2-part conflict. Do we just choose capture and try to go from there?
yeah,
Capture them and drive the rest off. Sounds pretty good.
yeah,
Right.
Yep. That's how I was. Yeah.
Okay, so if we do capture, whoever's
Or you killing the other skeletons.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
I think.
Well, capture is will, whereas drive off is health.
yeah,
I think that is the issue here.
and mechanically Minotaurs have low will.
okay. Or what's your will as a disposition leader? Because that's all that matters.
My will is 2, same as you.
No, I mean, if Velton was the disposition leader.
4.
4?
And I only have 2 fighter.
Yeah.
That what is your hunter like? Because it's fighter or hunter. 0? Okay, so go for fighter. I can see this cinematically being you're taking the helm, kind of like an RTS style. Like you're telling us where to go, where to position ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's fighter or hunter.
No, I'm sorry. You know what it is? Let's do it this way. It's a drive off conflict or kill conflict to get to the position to then capture them.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
So you have to fight through the skeletons first. That's how we're gonna do it. Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's-
So your gut was right, Zippy. You're absolutely right. It was a two stage.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's drive off these skellies.
Yeah, because we don't want to throw death on the line again so soon.
I mean, we already did that once, so.
I mean, we did it once, but I think we got lucky.
And no one has any hungry or thirsty, so we don't have any disposition removal.
Yeah, but
No,
we
but
are
you're-
not fresh.
You're not fresh, and one of you, each conflict is not going to have light
No, I have a torch.
to work
I have
in.
a torch.
Yeah, which benefits 2 people, you and the person.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
So I wouldn't have had time to light the lantern. Would I have?
I mean,
You would have
threw
enough
the
time-
lantern and
Alright.
then ate.
Yeah.
We have a second lantern.
Yeah, but you threw
So
the
take it off
lantern
his
and then you
pocket.
ate things, and we all had 2 things, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Torch gives light to 2 people, dim light to 2 people, and lasts 2 turns. Okay.
Mhm.
But also takes up a hand slot.
Which isn't a
Right.
problem for me right now. So
Okay. Cool.
I just throw
Alright.
down the useless shield, you know? It's useless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we both have spears, which gives us bonuses to maneuver. But I don't think I think we're just going to use spears as our I'm going to use my spear as a weapon. I don't think
Yeah.
Minotaurs would be.
I mean, the idea is that we just need a two-handed weapon to not break on us. So that's that's pretty much it. But the extra diet maneuvers might come up. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, since there's 2 minute bros here and the minute bros are ready to fight.
You're disposition leader, man. So roll some disposition.
All right. So I am disposition leader.
With the most fight, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Fighter. I have a fighter of 4. And disposition does not increase.
No,
skill
it doesn't.
points.
It's not a skill test. No.
Just double checking.
Yep.
And I'm getting 2 from you guys. Rolling at an ob 1. That was a holy crap. Okay, so our disposition is 7.
Good job.
I'm just
Wow, that's a horrible roll, my dude.
Yeah. Good job.
What mechanically occurs in a conflict if I don't have light?
It's a -1 success. It's a factor in your tests, so you reduce your successes by 1.
Okay. Okay, I can live with that.
I think we need to back away from this conflict.
like
You're already pot committed, buddy.
What? All right. Well, let's wait for Pastrami Mami to throw down them cards.
How are you distributing up your 7?
7.
2, 2, 3. That's how.
2, 2, 3. Yeah.
So we'll give. Who's gonna do the shielding? Because that guy needs to have the most disposition.
I have a shield. I can shield, or I can whichever.
And then I have a shield as well.
Okay.
I also have a rapier.
Okay. How about this? You can focus on defending, or getting back disposition, and we can do some fighting since our fight is higher.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let
Eric's
me
like, thanks
put
for the
down.
information, nerds.
Well, he doesn't know what we're going to do.
I could maneuver.
This is true.
Okay.
All right. Wait,
All
there's
right.
4. Oh
Yeah,
but they don't add them.
There's kid and 3
No, I get that.
skeletons.
But you're not adding in a 4th card, yeah?
No, because each volley is a set of 3. Just next round, that skeleton would go,
Right.
and another skeleton won't go.
Here's my suggestion. Since we have such a low disposition, we're going to have to cast defense a lot more than anything else. So every second turn that we have, I think we might have to just by default have defense roll. Or
On first.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, otherwise we're going to have some problems.
this is wrong. Hold on, book has it wrong.
What happened?
So I had it wrong.
Okay.
I have way more disposition than that.
Oh, great.
Oh wait, no, I don't. No, wait. 13. Yes. No, that's right.
Wow, we're totally fucked, guys.
Okay, so if I'm going first, I'm going to throw up a maneuver. Why not? I get +1 dice to it, and I'll empower Manny. So it'd be maneuver to try to get an empowerment, Manny attack, and then
Here's the thing. I'm going to be versing a skeleton. It's most likely going to be an attack, which means it's versus, which means we get fucked.
you get +2 successes automatically because we are
It's
bigger.
not about how much damage we do, it's how much damage we take. Good man.
Well, no, yeah. So
It's not versus, it's independent. Attack versus attack is independent. So, what I'm thinking you'll find is that I think ideally we need to kill the skeletons quickly, but at the same time, if we take any damage, we're fucked.
But we're driving off. This is a drive-off conflict, right?
Yeah.
Did we? Yeah. So we're just trying to drive them off.
Yep.
Okay. So okay. All right then. Fine.
But of course, the spirit possessed kid is helping though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why
And basically taking charge of this.
So, Dave, the way that I was thinking it was, if I empower your attack, because you said you want every other turn, every other volley to be start with a defense.
You know what? Hold on. Time out. Let's break this down.
Okay.
I'm making a mistake because it's been a hot minute.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a conflict in itself. This is my bad. This should be a single roll to position yourself for the capture.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So this should be like this is a single fighter versus their test, right? And if you win, then you're in a position to capture her, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it that way, right?
Alright.
Does that make more sense? So let's do that.
Well, I mean, you said you were going to headbutt the child or whatever the fuck. So
Because the headbutt,
Yeah.
the child's right in front of me, right? She's in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to just slam my big bull head against her forehead.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this.
If
So
she's
that's
wearing
this.
a helmet, she probably won't get a concussion.
Exactly.
Right. So
undead helmet.
no, that's perfect. So then, are you two going to help?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a talent trait that lets me do that. So always be helping.
I'm gonna poke at her with my rapier to distract her.
Okay. And so then let's make this a single versus test, and then so you're jumping in to basically stop this fight before it happens.
Mhm.
They're going to try to get you. They're going to probably cut you off and keep you and keep you trapped here and try to kill you. Right. So if I win, that's what they're going to do. And if you win, then you can do a capture conflict.
Okay.
And I guess they'll be knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm throwing 6 dice.
Yeah. Cool. And I'm rolling 9.
Do you have a trait you can use positively?
Yeah, I'll invoke unwavering positively. Unwavering in the sense that I have an unwavering sense of duty to Velton, and Velton would like to complete the mission. And to complete the mission, we need to get the child to safety. So to avoid a conflict that would put Velton in danger, because I am her bodyguard, I am going to headbutt this child.
Plus, the action in itself is pretty unwavering.
Yeah, it's more like a bam. You know, not really thinking about it. I'm going right for it.
Totally.
So that will bring it up to 7.
Nice.
All right.
All right, let's roll.
Yep.
Okay. Order might doesn't work on that. Only if ties. It doesn't help you if you're losing. It only helps you win more.
Wait, why did
So,
you make a fighter test? Why wasn't it a nature test? Sorry, a health test, not a nature test.
Oh, I thought it was a fighter test because I'm headbutting her.
It's
Yeah.
health. Oh wait, is it? Oh, okay.
No, it's your fighter. You're trying to basically hold off the skeletons and headbutt her to knock her out.
Mhm.
And I know what failure looks like here. You killed her. You killed Jorah. You just headbutt her. Just fucking. You just killed this kid.
A true strike. Yes.
Right? I mean, like, you're a Minotaur, and she's like a 10-year-old. So, yeah, you just killed her.
I drop to my knees and I pick up her poor crumpled body and I try to like.
Don't worry. The sound of her neck snapping was very satisfying.
Yeah, she just smash. Yeah, she just her neck snaps. She falls limp to the ground, The blue in her eyes goes faint. It burns away. But then you see her breath, like her lungs expand, like, and her mouth opens, even though she's dead. And this cold, hairs in the back of your neck, shivering force comes out of her, like this massive force of smoke, and looks like dust, and just starts spilling out of the mouth of this dead girl, and it starts coalescing into the shape of a human about almost the size of you, Minos. It's like this massive woman, and it's a spirit.
Oh.
She looks at you, and this thing's face transmogrifies, and you see there's this like a sparkling sense of blue, and we all see this, right? We all see this happening. And Minos, you're staring at this thing, and it's staring at you. And from its eyes, these lights of blue, and then we see from Minos's eyes, his eyes start to like see the blue in them too, and it's going to try to possess you.
When it was coalescing, I wanted to pick up Poxatrix's holy symbol and throw it at its face.
Yeah.
All right.
You throw it at the face of a spirit, and it just goes right through it.
Yeah, like there's like
it's like,
Well, I
Minos.
tried.
Yeah.
And then he had like the distant
This is how
sound,
religious stuff works.
the distant sound of the spirit thing hitting the back. Like,
You threw a crucifix at a ghost. It went through the ghost, and it's like, all right.
And then the tutorial screen pops up. To use religious symbols, use it with conviction.
Yes, that requires a divine connection. So, it's going to try to possess you, my dude. You killed its host, and so it's going to come for you.
I am Minos the World Breaker, and I will bend you to my will.
Except your will is 2, so good luck.
And
So
the spirit, I think you hear it in your head as it's trying to like wrest your body from you, right? And it says to you, it's like, no one will stop me from my quest for immortality. And it's like if I had an echo board or something like that, I would totally do that.
Joke's on you, I'm not immortal.
would I have an opportunity to act here? It's within my nature to be mistrusting of everything.
Yeah, what does acting here look like?
This would be like lighting this corpse on fire after seeing a ghost come out of it.
I mean, that takes a while. Like lighting a body isn't something you can do like instantly. Unless you're a mage and you have fireball.
I'll accept that.
Right.
I'm also holding a torch. But I'll accept that a body cannot just burn like that. So that's fine.
You have lantern
It's
oil.
not a bundle of sticks.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
but,
it's not a faggot. We can't just burn it like super quickly. That's the actual word for it. Don't laugh.
So yeah.
Jesus, children. God. I use my alchemist fire. No, I don't. And there's nothing like that on there.
The spirit of this ancient king is going to try to dominate you, Minos.
I am.
Do you resist?
I'm going to resist because I don't want to be a slave again.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's like it's saying like surrender, bend to my will. And it's giving you a bad headache. And we all see this like happening. It's like The Exorcist is happening right now, right? Like the air is picking up, and it's like there's these bright lights flashing, and you're trying to arrest this thing. Charles, get out of my head.
Is there any real, like, sort of, like, because this is a throne room, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you said there was a regal-looking skeleton on the...
There's, like, 3, that you pushed back.
I mean, the one on the big, the chair.
Yeah, there's a skeleton there.
Yeah. Is there anything, like, Like, he died sitting on his throne. That's pretty metal. But, like, is there anything specific on him that's just, like, a crest or, like, some sort of weird, like, I'm going to be buried with this sort of thing? Or...
Yeah, I mean, the skeleton's wearing all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
Is there anything that is obviously a phylactery?
Obvious phylactery? No. But you're right. But Henley, you were right. There is a skeleton on the throne.
All right, Frisbee.
That looks regal.
You said I had one.
Yeah.
I'll Frisbee that skeleton's head off its shoulders, if I can.
Yeah. No, you totally do. You think it's gonna help? You decapitate the skeleton, and it just clinks down to the ground. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I like the idea. I throw it, and then I turn around expecting the skeleton, the ghost to go.
You hear this. And you hear this laugh, and I think Minos, like it's a laugh happening in your head too.
Yeah.
Being like, you can't defeat me.
Well, I honestly thought that would work.
Nobody can defeat Hathor Vash. Nobody can stop me from
Well, if
immortality.
that's the case, why don't you give us a hint if you're so proud of this, huh?
And
Huh?
and it says no. All it says is serve me. And we have to make this. It's going to try to possess you, Minos. You killed its host.
I look at Manny. Do you have any salt?
I put my garlic around his neck.
I already have garlic around my neck.
There's nothing in this time that can help you. It comes down to your rolling against my rolling.
Can I help him with elven lore wise?
No, you're not. There's no. It is trying to wrest your mind away from you.
All right. So what are
elven lore wise might tell you how to fix this if it goes bad.
Yeah, you must kill the host.
I consult my elven lore wise.
Yeah, but let's do this possession thing first, right?
All right.
So, it's a will test. Believe it or not, it's a will test, and it's gonna roll its dice. It's gonna roll 6 dice on you.
Now, if a ghost takes over a relatively stupid person, does their new brain waves become stupider? Like, how does that?
No, it just takes over your body.
Okay, that'd be great.
We should have salted and burned the bones.
I mean, I don't know that.
I don't. It's undead wise. Maybe you should salt and burn the bones.
That's gambling wise. I took my gamble.
No, you guys are asking the right questions. Like, trust me, you're not out of options. But this is probably bad for you, Minos, for the time being.
Okay, what is the spirit's will? Because I'm locked.
Oh, I'm rolling nature. It's 6, or I'm rolling 6 dice. It's a versus test, right? It's trying to impose its possessing nature on you.
Now, is it trying to dominate me, or is it trying to
possess you, dominate you? Yeah,
well,
no, possess you.
What in what tactics? Is it like a full on mental assault, or is it trying?
Yeah, it's mentally dominating you. It's overriding your brain. And
if
taking
you had
control over your body.
unwavering as a positive, you could use it here, but you don't.
Well, no, I was trying to because if
unwavering as a positive would make perfect sense.
If it was trying to make a deal with me, I would invoke my nature and say I'm mistrusting.
You can't invoke your nature unless you have persona.
Oh, son of a dingbat! All right.
Yeah.
All right. I am
falling back into it, Eric. The rules are coming back to me.
Yep, just shaking off that rust.
Yeah.
All right. What's his nature? I'm locking into the roll.
It's 6. I'm rolling 6 dice.
No, yeah. So you just roll 1 ob, basically. It's a versus.
Yeah, the ob is 1. It's a versus test, right? I'm ready to roll when you are.
I'm gonna invoke scarred positively. Scarred in the sense that I've been a slave before. I've been a slave all my life, and I am not going to allow this otherworldly being to dominate me and turn me into another slave. It brings back bad memories.
Ah. Yes, I see that. Okay. Cool.
So I'm throwing 3. I'm hoping you suck.
All right, let's roll.
That's not bad, man.
All right.
No,
No.
no suck. The dust disappears, and Minos turns around with blue light in his eyes. Sorry, Minos, you are possessed. And yep. And Hather Vash commands his skeletons or her skeletons to say, "Get them." Or I guess Minos's voice, right?
Get them. Destroy. Kill for your master.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
Now, do you want to make that over in lore-wise?
Yes, I would.
Right. This is totally going to be a scholar test, I think. Right.
Okay.
Actually, no. Maybe a theology test. And
I'm good with scholar. I have scholar.
But I'm letting you do that through Elven lore because, like, yeah, it makes sense. You might know a story from it, right?
Because you're half elf.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe she only knows half a story though.
Wait, is this scholar or a theologian?
Probably scholar because you're recalling, right? No, because scholar is like specializing in writing accounts and events, right? And like that's like archivist, and so he's not really doing that. It's more like, are you recalling facts right now, right? So it's probably theologian.
Okay.
Because you're looking for obscure. Yeah, you're probably looking at something like obscure doctrine about what to do with a possessed victim, right? Like how to handle this. So I'd say Optu.
I'll have to beginner's luck that, I guess.
What are your nature traits?
Boasting, singing, and hiding. I might know a song about it.
Well, it's not like okay.
You can use your nature. Remember, you can use your nature in lieu of beginner's lucking a test. Right?
We don't. Yeah, I mean, you don't have persona, so tapping your nature isn't even a thing you can do. But
Well, she's beginner's lucking it. She doesn't have theologian, so she would have to use her nature.
Remember, so if you do not have a
but tapping your nature is where the descriptors come in. So, like, if she's gonna she's gonna use her nature for this role because it's beginner's luck. But tapping the natures is when the descriptors come into play, and you need persona to do that. So,
Right. Okay.
which we don't have right now because we haven't completed anything.
I'm very confused,
Not yet.
but okay.
It's the same as mouse guard. You can't tap your nature. You can't use like singing or whatever unless you have persona to do it.
not
Tapping
exactly,
your nature.
Henley.
Okay, well, how am I
We're
wrong?
thinking of two different. We're thinking of two different things here. You're misconstruing two different things. So if you do not have the available skill, you have two options. You have two approaches that you can do to take a skill. You can either beginner's luck the test and begin learning the test and marking the test to learn a skill, or you can say, "Fuck it, I'm just going to try it the best I can and use your nature," which does not count towards skill. It's a nature test. It's not within your nature, so it can tick down your nature, just like a test.
I know they were talking about the descriptors, Eric, and I was saying you can't use your descriptors unless you have a persona to tap them.
Which is not correct, because descriptors just mean whether or not something's within your nature, which means a failure could punish you by deducting your nature, right? That's a question of whether or not it deducts the nature.
Right.
This hurts the nature.
Okay. I'll just use my nature.
Yeah, makes sense. Obtu? Maybe, Minos, you cannot help in this scenario.
Do I have chance?
Maybe, Manny might, right?
I always
Manny might remember. Yeah, and you're always helping, right?
Yeah.
So
always helps. So
your friend turns on you with blue eyes, and like you're immediately going through the things of like, how do we fix? Like, how can we save him? What are the things to stop a possession, right?
Do I have chances of trying to wrest control?
No, you fucked.
There's an ancient lich lord inside of your body, and your will is too.
Yeah, no. You're bred to serve.
Bruce Banner was able to wrest control away
He's
from
a
the whole.
PhD scientist, man.
Yeah, his will's not too.
But he's a bitch.
I am going to use liminal positively, I believe.
As in your elven heritage.
Yeah, half elven, so I would be able to tap into both elven and some human stories as well.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ob 2.
Ooh, fucking nice. Yeah,
Is
totally.
the answer just to bitch slap my friend until the ghost falls out?
No. The answer is that exposure to sunlight will break the hold over the character.
Exposure
Ease.
to sunlight will break the hold.
You got it. I'm going to pick up my friend and fireman's carry him over there and dump him in the sunlight.
You know that disturbed spirits don't do good in sunlight with that roll at all. That sunlight breaks their holds. It breaks their power.
Okay.
Yeah, spirits are allergic to sun. They don't like it. They burn easy.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So
They don't have any skin to protect them.
Yep. So Minos is going to lead the rest of the honor guard to attack you all, right? To kill you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I would like to try and restrain Minos and bring him to some sunlight.
Are skeletons in the way?
Oh yeah, there's skeletons in the way. And what do you want to do, Velton?
I don't.
Your friend is now commanding a small retinue of skeletons, right? And they're approaching you right now. And
Wait,
your Minotaur is preparing to fight.
Does she have any like slavery restraints?
No.
Like as in like, you know, as a slaver.
Kinky shit in the afterlife?
No. This place has magic and shit, right? As someone who owns these two Minotaurs, do you have anything that you can do to restrain your Minotaur? Like, do you have like a band that electrocutes us when we get out of line? Is there anything like that?
What? No.
Why not?
I'm a very nice owner. I don't mistreat
But you still own
my
us.
friends.
That's the thing. You still own us. You might be nice to us, but you still technically own a deed to our lives. Like,
No.
Well, I'm.
Interesting tidbit. I guess on the corpse, maybe I think we see Minos picking up those silver armlets. Remember that one armlet that you started with?
Mm-hmm.
It's back here now, and they're putting on both of them.
Onto
Minos. Yeah.
Ah, yes, my jewelry.
Whack it out of his hands with a 10-foot pole.
All right, yeah, no, I'm going to try and take Minos to light, if possible.
Can I try to distract the skeletons and Minos so that...
Oh, actually, is there a way that we can make a series of like reflective things to make the light hit him?
Not without dying. Like, you want to set up some fucking Rube Goldberg light machine while you're getting attacked by swords? No, I don't think you are.
we have shields. They might be very shiny.
Okay, so Eric, we put this into
Right?
mechanical perspective. Are we in a conflict right now? Are we going into a conflict?
It's up to what you guys say you do.
I want to drag him
All
to the
that-
light. I've said this 3 times.
Yeah, okay. You want to drag him to the light?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I want to... Wait.
Yeah.
What if I throw my remaining lantern oil on the skeletons and you light that ablaze?
With the only piece of light that we have.
You have a torch.
Yeah, it would take.
But-
It would take.
Which you have relit, by the way.
Yeah.
Fire
Okay, so I
doesn't
use the torch.
burn away.
Yeah, your torch is out. 2 rounds.
Alright. Okay, so hold up. I have 3 torches left, including the one I have in my hands, right? And you want me to what? You want to throw the remaining oil that we have onto
the skeletons, and then you light them on fire.
And what about our Minotaur's friend here?
Then you can wrestle him.
Okay. And what about light?
You just throw me a torch.
Okay. Eric?
After you light the skeletons on fire, throw me your lit torch and another torch, then wrestle the Minotaur.
Okay. Eric, is that at all possible?
Okay, yeah, you're just going to need to hold off the skeletons for enough time to get the oil handed over from Velton to hit up all of the things and then light them all. Right?
Yeah, that's
what you need
reasonable.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So let's do that. That's probably a fighter test.
Can I use health instead?
Do you not have fighter?
I do. I just have more health.
No, it's a fighter test.
Okay.
Because basically you have to tactically hold these things off like an actual fighting to get you the time for Velton to like throw you the next bit of oil to douse the skeleton while you go back to fighting.
Use your spirit supplies.
In fact, you're holding off you're holding off Minos, which is basically why it's a fighter test.
Okay.
Right?
Fine. I will do a fighter test.
Use your spirit supplies for the
Minos,
pointy end at them.
Minos, what's your fighter?
4.
All right. That's what I get to use.
Okay, 3.
Your friend is turned against you.
I'm going to use spirit
as you light these skeletons on fire.
Spirit supplies, help from.
Yeah, I'm helping. Fuck yeah, I'm helping.
And I'm going to use righteous. Positively, as in, no ghost is going to sit in my friend. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make that not a reality for him. And cool. Oh, and I'm serving Velton because that's what she wants. So I don't know if that gives me anything, but probably not because it's not. I can't tap my nature, so why am I even bringing this up? All right.
I'm ready. Rolling my 4 dice.
Got it. Already did it. Nice.
Oh, you beat me. All right. Yeah. So you do it. You douse them. You douse them all in oil.
Light them, bitch.
Light them on.
Velton, you're gonna light them.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's probably a hunter to do that, like to be sneaky and hit everyone while dodging blows. Because you have to get into combat to do this.
What about survivalist or scout?
Criminal.
Scout makes sense. No, scout. Yeah, scout or criminal. I think scout though, because scout is like to remain unseen and like to not get hit. So like, let's do scout.
Have scout.
Well, it's a great time to learn it. What better way to learn it than than with dodging blows between skeletons and your possessed Minotaur friend?
Fuck that! I'm using my nature.
Okay, that's fair too. So I'm hitting you with fighter. But you're gonna
hiding you're gonna light these skeletons on.
You're gonna light these skeletons on fire, right? Yeah. This is within your nature. That makes sense.
And you're also you also have my help because of my instinct.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I use bastard because it's a dick move to sneakily light things on fire?
They're also undead skeletons, so I don't know how much of a bastard you can be to skeletons.
No, that's more for like societal stuff, I think, of being a noble.
Okay.
And
is bastard in the sense that you were
literally
born out of wedlock?
Yes.
Yeah, and like literally between a half elf and an elf and a human.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, you're part of a noble court too. Like that's part of being a half elf bastard.
Okay.
So, no. Okay.
Is that the bastard? Good to see you.
Well,
okay.
That's a fucking nasty roll.
Good luck. Have fun.
No. You take a nasty slash. You're able to do it, but you take a nasty slash. Take the injured condition, but they're lit on fire. You're cut by Minos. Obviously, Velton. So poor Velton. Yeah. Manny is trying to hold off Minos, right, as you're fighting, and you have to get close to get them, and then but Minos is able to sneak in a blow, and you get smashed in like your arm, right?
Stop fighting like a human
crushed.
and fight me like a bull. You're supposed to lock horns with me. What are you doing?
It laughs because it's possessed and it doesn't care.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. But they're lit. They're lit, and then okay, I think that's awesome. And so then we just have now you're just staring down the possessed Minotaur, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag his ass to a beam of light. Good.
And it says, "When I become a god, I will raise these new ones, and you will join my army too." And
for a spirit, you talk way too much.
And you're gonna try to drive it off into some sunlight.
Yeah, drive it into the sunset,
right?
Literally.
Yeah, so you're gonna drive it off into the light coming down from the rocks that you are moving around, right? That's the plan.
Would the suppliers be that the light shaft is bigger because of the Minos effect of him opening it up a little bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So.
What would you say this is? Health?
No, this is going to be a conflict. This is actually a conflict.
Okay, an actual conflict?
Both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Right?
Cool, yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay.
So it's just the Minos versus myself and Voltron.
Voltron, Jesus. It's not between those two, unless Velton. It's you two and right. So it's Manny and Velton versus Minos, aka possessed Spirit King.
Daddy Bull.
Daddy Bull. I have stolen you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Zippy. This won't take that long. Hopefully, your friends save you.
We'll see.
Well, it appears the only thing I can do is remove your head from your shoulders. Sorry.
So its goal. So you're trying to drive it off, and this thing's trying to basically corner you so it can kill you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. And this is a health test, disposition thing. Health and fighter?
This is fighter and health. Yep.
Well, I will lead if you don't mind. Velton.
Go for it.
Yeah, poor Velton. Got in
Bushman.
between two Minotaurs fighting. Not a good place to be.
So so one of us has to do two things every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who wants? Yeah, you don't have to determine who starts that until we do everything else. But yeah. So calculate disposition, right? This is a fighter test.
Oh, so fighter, right? I was doing health. Fighter.
You're
3, and I'm getting help once. I'm going to say that I'm mistrusting in my nature, right? So I don't trust some elven folklore. So I'm going to say that I want to use my. Oh no, that's a wise. Sorry, my bad. I'm going to use unwavering positively here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is like life and death.
Yeah.
This is you want to save your friend, right?
Exactly. I was going to say
poor Minos is going to have no idea that this is happening.
Yeah. He's sitting on a beach, sipping mojitos or something like that. Okay.
No, you're somewhere.
Yeah, what is Minos' experience with this?
It's a really good question. What is it like to be possessed? I presume it's to be asleep.
No. Mine is my experience is I'm looking
a prisoner in your own body.
Yeah, I'm seeing everything that's happened, but I can't do anything about it.
It's 8 disposition.
Like when the spirit hurt Velton, that would be a time where Minos would try to wrest control, because that's totally against his nature, because that's not serving Velton, that's hurting Velton.
Too bad you don't get to do shit.
Yep.
So yeah, it's 8 disposition, Eric.
Okay. Cool. Mine's 10.
Do you even get to roll that, or you just get?
Nope,
it by
it's
default?
part of the part of being a spirit. Certain conflicts give me certain powers.
Okay.
So
So
my cards are down.
do you want to do 4 and 4? Or do you want to do 5 and 3? Felton.
I'm okay with 5 and 3.
All right, 5 to me, 3 to Belton. Okay. All right. Well, you're the one with the shield, so let's do some carding, I guess.
Yeah, do you have a weapon,
I have a spear.
Dave? Oh, that's right, you have a spear. You have a spear.
Spear.
Duh, spears.
All right, I think we're good.
Let's flip.
All right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a fucking slog fest,
Minotaur fight.
right? So Minotaur fight. I mean, I don't. What else is there to be said other than Minotaur fight, right?
Yeah.
And Velton.
Yeah, Velton trying to sneak in blows. You're injured, right? It's okay to help when you're injured, but that will be a factor. But yeah, fucking just like feats of strength. You guys are wrestling each other, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so find a test. I'm getting help.
Yep.
And that's about it, I think. So I'm only rolling 4 dice here.
All right, I roll 4.
Oh shit.
Okay. We both do that amount of
damn
damage. We do both that amount of damage to each other.
Okay. So that's is that a failure on the fighter test?
No. You got a 1. You did 1 point of damage to me,
Okay.
and I got down to 9.
Good luck on your defense dice. I'm helping, obviously.
Thank you. Do I get a -1 to my defense because of my injury?
Nope. Yeah, that's only for when you try and recover.
-1 dice to skill, nature, will, and health, but not recovery.
Oh, not recovery.
Yes, not recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So I do get a -1 on my defend?
If that's what
Yeah.
it says.
Any
Okay.
action, yes. That's not recovering.
So you just get
Okay.
you just get the 2 from the shield. You don't get my help because that's the -1, and whatever your fighter test is, I guess.
Will.
No, yeah, defending in a drive-off conflict is will.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Which is better than my fighter. Okay, let's do this. Let's boogie woogie. What? Oh, fuck.
You're so dead.
That's not good.
How many dice did you roll? 6?
Yeah, 6.
2. And I do an additional 1 because I'm a bigger order of might than you. But that's not true against the Minotaur.
I will try to
So you are knocked out.
No, I'm trying to use my leather armor.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that in the Blade 1.
Wait, doesn't her success take away from
You have to
your
roll.
success?
You have to roll 4, 5, or 6. Oh wait, this is a
Wait.
versus test. Yeah. So so I do 2 points of damage.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but are you using everything that Minos had on him, Eric? Like his
The shield?
weapons? His weapons? Yeah, his
No, I'm
spear.
using your shield.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah, cool. Because if you were using your spear, I would say it bypass leather armor. It says so on the conflicts.
I
Would
got a success. You said
did.
shield.
I would
got
have
a
bleed.
success.
I would have. Yep, that's true. I have Blade. You have Blade 1.
Yay.
She's down to 4. And then we go back to fucking murdering each other. It's a nasty fight.
Yeah.
This person does not want to give up.
Yeah, no
You're
shit.
like right now. It's like you're not getting them out of this room. Like this room is like their power.
God, are you fucking with me, game? Seriously?
Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that sucks for me. I think I'm out now. Yeah. That's
do
me
2
down.
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wear armor, so
No, I can't.
yeah. So I think we can see that point, right? It's like you're trying to push each other again, and you got like our feet are like planted. We're like Greek wrestling, right? You know, like we're trying to like get each other, right? And you're the one whose knees bend first, and I like start pushing down on you, and Hather Vash just starts laughing at you and says,
Lift with your legs, not
Serve.
your back.
Yeah. "Kneel before your master," as you know, he's like pushing you down, or she's pushing you down. It feels bad. Feels real bad.
All right. Well, I mean, it's just you now because I'm out for the count. Good luck.
And it's okay. Oh, let me put down my cards. Well, I mean, I'm not doing any damage to you, right? I'm just trying to corner you to kill you.
I mean,
Yeah. That's nothing.
defense.
Right?
You just need to make it through this round, so theoretically speaking, that's not the worst.
Right.
And how much was
Unless he faints.
So you'll be rolling. What'd you roll last
Right.
time? 6 dice? You'll be rolling 5 dice now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I defend.
And it's like saying, you know, like, you are mine.
Yeah, if
This
Eric-
land is mine. The world is mine. As it's crushing you.
Until you go outside where it's light.
It gets, it's getting, it's not looking great.
Counter argument. You need a living ambassador to carry your great word to the kingdoms during the daylight.
You make a good
How-
point.
Or it laughs. It knows something you don't. Okay.
Okay. Let's flip, I guess.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. All right. I'm rolling 4 dice. It's basically like trying to block the door with its shield.
And you're trying to block a shield with a shield here.
We're both just like shielding at each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might as well just
ready to
go
roll.
5d6 greater than 4 and just do
Oh,
that.
got 2.
Hey, all right.
We tie. We tie, but I'm a higher order of nature. So I get 1 additional success.
Ow.
So you're down to 1.
Great.
We go again.
Well, we spend the last hour of each
Oh,
session.
1.
Yeah.
You got 3. You heal up.
Yay. We heal.
Right? It's a versus test, so you heal 2.
Okay, good.
That brings you back up to 3. Right? You have to heal yourself first before you can heal someone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you only need to succeed one more defense
So
roll
now you go
anyway,
again.
so like
Yeah.
Big money.
big prizes.
No
Oh,
whammies.
3 successes. That's a bad whammy.
Hey!
Whoa! You got one. Fucking. So it's like, surrender to me! And it's like, got you in that fucking back. This is like literally every fucking movie, right? It's like pushing you into the corner. hope left, right? And then you get like a lucky blow into it, and you're able to like
I throw dirt in his eyes.
Yeah, you throw dirt in the eyes, and then it's like, you have nowhere to run, human. Surrender to me. And then all of a sudden it gets tackled by Maney from the corner, right?
Yeah.
And like Maney comes back in, and he's like, oh, it's fucking on. Yeah, so you heal one. Maney, you're back in the fight, buddy.
So we're at 4 disposition then. Right.
Yeah, you're at 4 disposition.
Okay.
This is too
Fuck.
intense.
Come on, I was so close to killing you. Damn it, Dice.
Don't be happy about killing us. That makes it not fun.
Yeah, because then
He's
we have
smarter.
to spend another fucking 7 hours making characters and bringing them back in. Okay.
Oh, wait. Why am I... Well, I mean, obviously... Put down my cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Motherfuckers. This is so good.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Okay. I went maneuver and attack.
Okay.
So what's maneuver in this one? It's fighter
Will.
still? Will?
Pretty sure.
Will. Yeah. Defended, maneuver, or will in a drive-off conflict.
And attack and feint are health or fighter,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
But the best part about the attack is that and versus maneuver, it's a versus rather than independent. So.
Wait, why is drive-off will? Where does it say that?
I don't. Well.
It's in the other table.
Conflict handout. Type of conflict. Drive off. Attack, fighter, defend, will. Feint, fighter, maneuver, will. It's right there on that handout. Conflict handout 1.
Oh, so if you're looking for the
No, I'm looking at conflict handout 1, and it says drive off, and it says roll fighter, add to rank health.
That's for disposition.
Yeah.
And we did that for disposition.
Oh, you're looking at the maneuvers and stuff. I'm sorry. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
That's what we were
All right.
talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. So sorry. Yes, continue. You're right. Sorry.
Don't be trying
All
to
right.
kill us. Okay.
Yeah. And so it's like, there's a lot of fight in you, creature. It'd be a shame to kill you. And let's
Don't
flip.
kill me.
heroes never die. No. And that's it.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna fucking attack no matter what. It doesn't give a shit. It wants to set you up to kill you.
Okay. So maneuver, I have a spear. Oh, good sir. So I get a +1.
This is a versus test.
All right. This is will, yeah. Okay. My will rating, I believe, is 2.
Yeah. I didn't declare it, and the cards are already down. That's fine. So it's still using its shield because I never specified it wasn't.
Okay.
I should have said at the start of this at the top of this round. I should have said it forgoes its spear, shield, and grabs its spear, but I didn't, and so that wouldn't be fair.
Okay, so I'm getting a 2 because I'm getting a help and I'm using a spear.
Yep.
Oh, fuck you, game. Okay.
Oh, we tie.
It's tied. So, tie is what in this?
Let's do nature versus nature because you're helping, Belton, right?
Yeah.
So it's nature versus nature. I
His
use the
nature is
nature of the
6.
spirit though.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Can
My
I
nature's trash. Yeah. Not in a verse.
Yeah, you can help.
Wait, really?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
tiebreaker.
My nature is 3. Okay. So, nature. 3, 1. Alright, 2.
3. Okay, I win by 1. You get knocked out again.
Yay.
At least I'm defending right away.
Yeah. I throw you to the side. Like, you know, it's literally that movie. It's at every point in the movie where you come back in, and then it's like I knock you down again. And yep, you're defending against my maneuver, which I think is a versus test.
And you get a free attack at the end. Is that how that works now? Because I'm dead.
No, it just means that unfortunately Velton gets to use the attack. Velton takes the place.
Oh, okay.
And uses that card.
Right.
Oh no.
Yep. So maneuver versus defend. This is a versus test. What Minos, your health is
6.
Oh, but but your will is 2, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And maneuver, so I'm rolling 2 dice.
Yeah. So screw you, evil spirit.
Don't say that. You're rolling crash. Yeah.
Nope, I tie. So I win because of the order of might. So I'm going to impede your attack by giving you -1 die.
Oh no.
All right, fighter. I have you now, human.
Yep. Wait, I'm not a human. Fucking racist.
It doesn't know you're half elf.
Yeah, well, that makes me mad, and I want to invoke bastard positively.
Yeah, that's you know what? That's actually fair because it did say human. And you're like, fuck you. Look at these half ears.
Can you not see how pointed my ears are? That's a sign of
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
A sign
So
of
I
higher
get to
birth.
roll 3 dice instead of 2.
Nice.
Well, I got a 1.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
Good.
Okay.
Well,
So
I mean,
you're still in.
yeah, you take 2 damage, I guess.
You take 2 damage,
And
and
you still
I
have-
take 3.
You remember you can use your leather armor.
Then you already used your leather
I only used it once. I already used it.
once per conflict.
Once,
Yeah.
Oh, is it once per conflict? Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was you can
All right.
use it till it breaks.
No,
Okay. All right,
that's
fine.
chainmail. Chainmail is like that.
Okay.
All right, so you guys get in. All right, back on the ropes. It's kind of taken aback as you stab Minos. And it's like, what a hideous abomination. And it wants to kill you.
What? It already wanted to kill me. Nothing changed.
You can't trust human and elf. You can't trust either.
And when
Well,
they're
I mean,
mixed
I'm only
together-
half of each, so it evens out to just 1.
All right, you're making all these moves. Right?
Yeah.
Just defend. Yeah. It's like, oh my god, we can't fucking kill each other in this room. All right.
I have the high ground, Anakin. Don't try it.
Now this is the top of a new round.
Yeah.
And I said I'm using a spear. I said that last round.
Okay, but that only adds to... That doesn't help
I know it
you
doesn't
when
help
you're
me.
just attacking.
I know, but I just want to be clear.
Okay.
Fighter.
Duly
She
noted.
can't use leather armor anyway, so
Shit. All right. You heal 2.
putting you back up to your
Yay.
maximum HP. God, if we drag our fucking way through this fight, I'm just gonna be like, oh god, this game.
Yeah. Dude, you'd be fucking... That would be the most insane fight of your entire life.
I need to get myself a shield.
Yeah. All right, we go again.
I'm scared. Fuck.
Yeah!
Yes!
Back up!
Fucking Minas is fucking back on this bullshit.
I grab him by
Mina-
the ankle and was like, no! I can help
Manny-
you for this next...
Manny, you're back,
defend.
and you have 1 disposition, so you have to take the next round as a defend.
Oh yeah? That's how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
So
back
it's
on
attack
your
versus defend.
bullshit.
Yeah. You're back on that. You're back. Yep. You're
So
back
the-
on that bullshit.
So this is will,
so you're
yeah?
will. Yeah. This is your will.
Okay. All right. Well.
You're just gonna get knocked out again.
I know, you're just gonna get fucking knocked out again. He's like, no!
Just kicked in the face again. Like, all right. Will is 2, getting help. So I'm rolling 3 dice. Fuck yeah. Well, I've already
Got 2.
tested Will this turn, so I can't. You got 2? Oh shit,
Yep.
boys.
Is this within your nature? You could use your nature.
Serving Velton? Oh, I can't, dude. I don't have any fucking things.
No, you can use that instead of will, right? Because
Really?
it's like it's yeah. I mean, it's within your nature.
So I'd be okay. So that'd be. I haven't tested nature right now, so
Yeah.
I just do that just because I want to test some more shit. And there's only 1 extra die, so that's still good. Okay. 2.
And I'm helping.
You win by 1.
Yeah.
You heal by another 1.
Hell yeah.
You're at 4. You're at half. We fucking go again.
Okay.
Fucking.
But since he went last, does that mean I go first?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you go. It's like this, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, what's the... Okay.
Just die already, damn you. Damn you. Fucking 1 HP bullshit.
I'm a
OP.
slippery little thing.
fucking half elf bastards OP.
I'm really wiry and scrappy. Hard to pin down.
All right, Eric. If I use feint, what does feint give me? It's only on defends, yeah, that it does stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only on defense.
Okay. Well, I
Yep.
don't see you defending, so and I'll just attack. I mean, I'm here to serve, right? Oops. Let me do that.
And I will do this.
Oh, how the fuck?
All right, flip our cards.
Fudge.
Feint versus defend is independent, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just me doing something.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Go ahead, take me out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're down.
3
I'm
points of
still-
damage because the additional success. I
Fudge that
knock you
additional
aside.
success.
I knock you aside. It's just Minos. Or nope, sorry, not Minos. Maney.
Finally thwack me and I fly
Attack
across the
versus
room
attack,
and
Manny.
smash into a wall.
Yeah, exactly. I backhand you and you Wilhelm scream into a wall.
No, I was thinking more like I just let out like a
Yeah.
as you like knock the wind out of me.
All right. Well, I think you might have us in, bro. Yeah,
2.
that's us done.
All right. But you got to have a compromise. So remember, my goal in this conflict was to cut you guys off, and basically get you trapped, right?
So we're
My
trapped
goal
now.
was basically to you're not. Yeah, my goal was to basically cut you off from running and force you to fight for your life. That's
Alright,
that's
so,
what my
So now we're in another conflict.
well, my compromise was we lost half, right?
Yeah.
So the loser, so you don't get your goal of driving me into the sunlight,
Yeah.
right? But you got halfway there. So you can accept defeat. You can accept that you are trapped here, but you can introduce a new unforeseen complication. And you can basically submit a twist here. Alternatively, you can offer a compromise in which the winner only got halfway of their goal.
What about the
Right.
complication being that due to fighting Mani, Minos has been like he's gonna start looking for a new host because his body's starting to get fucked up.
No, but I would allow a reroll for the possession. Maybe.
Yeah.
I would allow that as a compromise.
I'm okay with that. Like, he's starting to.
Yeah. Right.
What if
he sees your friends putting up a valiant effort, right? And
he's like, maybe I took the wrong Minotaur. Like, like.
Yeah. And
what if the place we're in starts caving in?
Jesus Christ! You want to kill us all?
You fucking want to make new characters again?
There's sunlight right there.
Yeah. These are deaths right there, too.
I don't know.
You want to be buried alive under like 10 feet of rock? I don't.
Okay. I like the idea that Alex gets to try it again.
All right.
I mean, I could do this as a load-bearing fight.
But here's the thing, right? Like, what's to stop him from just being popped out and then coming back in? Right? Is there anything that's like he would get like a bonus dice to stop the thing from coming back in the second time? Like, how does it?
Maybe you can't be possessed twice.
I absorb him into my being. No bonuses. I just absorb him.
No, it won't be like that. No, if you lose this again, then it's just that it maintains control over you, right? The spirit keeps possession of you. But no, there's like a twinkle, right? So we have that moment of we have that dramatic moment of poor injured Velton is like crawling against the wall, rapier out. Of course, Mani is also like all mangled and ready to fight. And you're like, you're literally you're cornered, fists are up, and then we see for a second we see Minos's eyes go from that deep blue and glowing blue to like they like flicker, right? And we see like the head shake, and Minos isn't gone. He's fighting the spirit for repossessing his body.
He's in snake way right now. He's fighting.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Minos is like struggling free, slamming like his gut reaction is like it's in his head, so he wants to get it out of his head, so he's like headbutting the wall. He's just slamming his head against the wall.
Yeah, to get it out of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Causing rocks and things to tumble down. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Throwing my will of 2. Let's do this.
Well, I got one success.
Oh shit! Hold on, I messed that up. Hold on.
I'm always.
I got
helping.
One success. It's fucking possible, dude.
It's in my nature. I'm always helping. It's my instinct.
He's coaxing. He's like, "Come on, Minos, you can do it."
Does that look? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You fucking tell me, Manny. Tell me what you're doing.
I stand up, blood dripping from all of my head wounds and shit.
Yeah, out of your fucking bull nose.
Yeah,
and the fist bump.
And I just like in for a penny, and I bring up the fist. Like
I place my fist against his.
Awesome.
And I scream, "In for a pound!" And I start slamming.
Yeah, you get a fucking help die. You get a fucking help die for sure. For sure.
Great. Perfect.
Oh, you do it! You fucking do it! You motherfucking did it! You fucking shake him out. You do the fucking in for a pound, and it fucking hyper magical smash as like fucking the spirit gets forced out of you, dude. That's amazing.
Did we just fist bump a spirit out of your body?
Yeah, you just fucking fist bumped a fucking spirit out of your oh my god.
So it's true. Friendship is magic.
Yeah, I mean that's fucking amazing. Obviously the thing's not dead though, right?
Yeah, no. But now we can't hurt it.
But no, it's forced out of you, and now it's gonna go for Manny. Right?
Can I get
shove him into the light?
Unless what do you do?
I sprint to the light, my friend. I see what he's doing. I
Yeah.
see what's up.
All right, you got. All right. sprint to the light compared to it trying to get to you, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a versus test to me.
Yeah, it's a versus test for sure. Health versus nature. Right?
Well, I might even have. I think I have like. Oh no.
You're like no. And you're just like trying to get into that fucking golden ray beam to protect you from this spirit.
Yeah,
I'm going to help him with undead wise.
For sure.
Because he has swords, and I spout lore about evil spirits. That if you hit them with a piece of iron or something of iron, you can disperse them for a short time. It doesn't kill them. What it does is it just disperses them, and then they have to take time to get back, like to buy
them time. Yeah. Recombobulate. Yeah, recombobulate is the correct term. Yeah. Totally.
Recombobulate is the correct.
Yeah, you're undead wise. I give that to you.
All right. Okay.
That's good help.
So I'm using what here? Health?
Can I help by when I hear this, I run after it and slash at it with my rapier?
Is your rapier made of iron or steel?
It's
I don't know.
I don't think. Unless do you have another way of helping? Do you have another do you have an applicable wise?
I have elven lore wise.
Right.
Not really sure.
I think time is of the essence there. Unless you we get like a flash into your mind of like you knowing the story and it playing out in full, and you just telling what the
gist of it.
The gist, like the helping part, I guess, would probably be how it would work.
Trying to figure out what would help though.
Yeah. What's even better is that you have to drop your torch for doing it. Your torch goes out as you run. That's gone.
Yeah, okay.
And you have one more round to the grind. So the result of this, the grind happens. Yeah, you guys are just churning through tests right now.
I mean, we're fighting the fucking spooky
You're fighting the
thing.
fucking boss, right? Like you're fighting the boss of the dungeon. I'm not gonna fucking mince words here. But like you just had I'm not gonna lie also, that 5 minutes ago was one of the coolest fucking role-playing game experiences I think I've had.
What, the fist bump to push the ghost out of a person?
Yeah, but like, it's like the culmination of events that led to that point was completely fucking organic.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, so am I getting a second help, or is it just
fucking down to 1 out of 8 in that conflict, defending your ass back to getting a halfway compromise?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious? That was amazing.
And all the while rolling like trash.
I'm going to share that story with everyone. That was so good. So yeah, I'm ready.
So just the one help, yeah?
Just one help.
Okay.
Fucking roll.
No, Elven lore wise, I might be able to remember and recite a sort of prayer that like maybe disorients evil spirits a bit. Maybe not like a prayer, but like an old elven chant.
Okay. 2 help, 1 help, Eric?
I'll buy that.
Okay, 2 help, let's go. Yeah.
Fucking you beat it to it. You're no longer an eligible target. But that means our half elf is.
Well, is there a way that I could lure it to chase me and then push it into the light, or is it too wise for that to happen?
It's a spirit. Yeah, it can't willingly go into the light.
Okay,
right?
Sure. I can't like trick it and then like poke the roof with my spear and have it just get beamed. Nothing like that.
No, that's possible, right?
Yeah.
Like if you want to get it to, like you're in a perfect position to like make more light come into this
I
room.
like the idea that as it's chasing me, I just launch the spear, right? Just like fucking
you
throw it at the roof
to like Gandalf that troll.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It runs into No, that's awesome because the picture that we see, right, is that you run into the light, it turns around and it's like, haha, I got you now, elf. or bastard or whatever the thing,
Yeah.
whatever it does, half elf. And when
Bastard.
it turns its back, we see Maney fucking chuck the spear into the rocks to fucking make the light come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. So you want to make that, I think it's going to try to possess, but you're helping and you get an additional die for that's like how you're helping to resist possession.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I gotta will this.
Yep.
You're the best person to not for a thing to come out
For a
you, I
will
guess.
test, yeah.
I mean, this all started because you failed at headbutting.
I
Like,
snapped.
Well,
I
failure
snapped
is
it.
one thing, and breaking the spine of a child is another. So, like,
right. But, like, I'm glad, yeah. Like, well, I mean, you're a Minotaur, so, yeah. All right. 3 to possess you.
Okay.
The big question is, how is Minos helping?
Yeah, you know, how you helping.
Yeah. You're immune to possession for the day.
For the day,
Right. Like, if you're, yeah.
Passive ability, immune to possession.
It can't repossess the person just possessed, right? Be weird.
Is Alex dead? Like, what's going on? Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
We're asking how you fucking help.
How am I helping Velton getting possessed?
Not getting possessed.
Not getting possessed?
Can you?
She's in the light, correct?
No, I'm in the line.
No.
Oh, I just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I know you just did. So...
I'm not gonna headbutt her, but I'm going to come up behind her and slam not hard, but enough to push her.
Why don't you just like grab me by the collar and toss me?
I'm a minotaur. all of my power comes from my momentum, so I build up momentum and I lunge you into the light.
Scoop me up with your horns and toss me.
Yeah, maybe I scoop you up and like I like Lion King you like Rafiki into the light. And be like, no more slaves.
It sounds like she still needs to make the chest, but
Fuck.
how do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I got 3 successes.
Okay.
Nope. Velton's now possessed.
Oh no. That'll be so hard to overcome to beat up the injured half elf.
Velton is injured. Yeah, Velton is injured, but yeah, blue light is emanating from their face or from their eyes. It says, you'll never get rid of, like, you'll never best me. It's only a matter of time before my power grows again. And
Joke's
I can
on
walk
you.
in the
I
light.
made you have to possess a bastard.
Even in this weak mortal form, I will fucking dominate the world. Serve me.
Is Velton near the light?
No, but like
No?
you could.
I'm gonna backhand her like
She's
Hulk.
technically in the light because I sprayed her with it, but like, it's not enough to like push him out, I guess. But
Oh.
No, as it's fighting her, it pushes herself out of the light,
Oh,
or him
then-
out of the light, right? And so now, like he's close to the light, I guess, but like not in the light.
I look and I say, boss, I'm really sorry
It's-
for this.
Yeah.
And I take my hand and I swing it to throw her into the light once more. Hulk versus Loki style.
Okay.
Hulk versus Loki was a bit different.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna haymaker you around.
Yeah. All right. I think it's gonna be health versus health then, right?
Oh boy.
And of course, poor Velton's injured, so
I'm invoking my
Dalton's-
nature. I
Felton's health is what?
4.
versus
Okay.
my health of 6.
And then
So
I'm
you're
injured.
3 dice. Yeah.
Am I getting help from Manny, who made the light?
Yeah, catcher me.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
I don't think so, because like that was already previous.
Okay.
I mean, I'm always helping, so like technically speaking,
That's true. Yeah.
yeah.
You're eligible if you can figure out a way.
Make the hole bigger. I don't know, or maybe I catch her so that she doesn't like
Die.
No, that makes sense. No, you've been fucking there moving the rocks to make as much light as possible
Yeah.
to get more and more coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, that makes sense, right? Yeah, cool.
All right, let's do this.
Fucking righteous. Yeah, fucking launch Velton into the light. It burns as the smoke creature gets dispossessed once more. Now it doesn't have a form. Right, except just being the smoke creature that it is.
I slowly get up, cough a bit, and say, half the elf, twice the adventure.
Pick Velton up and put her on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes, glorious.
Well, since it can't possess people, it's going to muster up as much as it can. I don't think it can actually attack in its current form, which is weird.
So how are we able to remove?
Well, you're
it
on impasse.
permanently? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do? It can't possess.
Is there a way that we can capture it in something?
I mean, probably, but would you have that type of stuff on you?
Oh, I say, look, spirit. How about we come to a compromise? I have, and I pull the body of Shallot off of my
God,
shield,
It's probably paste now.
God.
and I hand it. Would you like this body?
Don't give it a
It
body.
It can't inhabit something that is dead.
I
Hey,
mean,
Spirit,
Right.
I have a riddle for you. Try to solve it. I don't remember all of it, but I think it goes something like, what has 4, then 2, then 3?
I think it's rather just going to scream as
No,
loud
that's the
as
wrong
it can.
answer. Answer's 423.
It screams more.
I look at the spirit, and I look at Manny, and then I look at Velton, and I look at the dead body of Jorah, and I pick it up.
You know, I'm in the light, and I just sort of go, destroy his corpse.
I look at Manny. Well, I mean, it can't do anything. I mean, like, look at it. It's just screaming now.
How many
I say-
kids will come down here before that is a problem again?
Do you have any salt?
It's really loud. Yeah.
I pick up Poxatrix's lantern and relight it. And
Okay.
I'm like, I mean, we could take a look at the body.
We
Maybe.
have to salt and burn the body.
I'm
That's what I've
gonna
heard.
stay in the light, Eric Bulgaris.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I eat some rations.
Well, preserved rations have to be preserved in salt, right?
Yeah, but it's not like we preserve them on the road.
Why don't
Yeah.
we just drag the body into the light?
Yeah. Just
All right, so I go in and I grab this decayed corpse and I drop it.
Yeah.
And,
It's-
and
It says don't do that. It says stop, right? It's saying
And-
stop, you know.
I said, "Oh,"
That won't do anything. Quit doing that, right?
and I was like, "Oh, I mean, if it's not going to do anything, I guess you wouldn't mind if I, oops," and I drop it right
Yeah.
into the light.
Yeah, and so like it gets up in your face, like it's gonna even no matter what, still try to possess you again. But then as the bones hit the sunlight, it disappears. It just it's gone.
Aha, we are victorious.
Quick, grab whatever loot you see, and let's get out of here.
All right.
I pick up the body of Jorah and sling it over my shoulder. All right, so the the story is there was nothing we could do. We had to kill her.
The story is she was dead when we got here.
You're right. Always the greatest thinker, boss. This is why we follow you.
I go get the sacks from the dwarf that he had for some reason, and yeah, we find some cool stuff. Now, this body.
Are you going to loot the place?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
We
look
need
around.
money.
I look around the room. What are the armaments? What kind of armaments are around the room? You said there were armaments in the throne room.
I use
Yeah, absolutely.
scavenger to find.
You don't
things
have to
of
use a
worth.
skill yet, right?
Okay,
It's okay.
good. Actually, you know what I do? Hehe. Actually, no, we don't need it. We don't need a camp. It's fine.
We can camp. I have 2 checks.
You find I mean, looking through the actual vault of this now destroyed spirit, it turns up there's quite a lot of treasure in here.
Nice. I feel my sacks.
There's 2 dice. There's gold coins, right, which are worth 2 dice of treasure. Pack 1.
Okay.
There's silver coins, which are 3 dice of treasure, 1 pack. So there's
Sorry,
pack 3.
you're gonna have to slow down a little bit. So, what gold?
Yeah, no
coins
problem.
Of what? 2 treasure?
Mhm.
2 T.
Yeah. So by the
Pack
book,
1.
it's 1 pack of gold coins,
Yeah.
which has a treasure value worth of 2 dice.
Okay. Okay.
Then there's
Mhm.
3 1 die worth silver coins. Right. So there's 3 dice worth of silver coins. Each of those is pack 1.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So pack 1 per die.
Got
if
it.
that makes
Got it.
more
Yeah,
sense.
no, I got
right?
it. I got it. I got you.
A silver arm ring. Right. So like a bracelet made of silver. That's worth 2 dice. It can be worn on your hands or pack 1.
Is this the crazy thing, or this is different?
This is different.
Okay, so I'll wear the silver hand. And what did you say it was? 2 dice?
Yeah, it's worth 2 dice. It doesn't fit on your hand. Your hands are too big.
Okay, well,
I'll wear it.
okay.
Yeah, you could wear it.
All right, what else we got?
A set of antiquated chain armor.
Too big for us.
Too small for you.
Too small.
Uh,
That would be huge.
okay, yeah, sure.
But it's still in immaculate condition.
Is there any way that I can use armorer and make it bigger?
You'd have to bring it to town to do that.
Okay, I still take it. So
And you have an ornate, but otherwise normal sword. Long sword.
which would be, is that too?
One-handed.
One-handed. Yeah, it's for a human. This world's not made for you, Minotaur.
I can carry that sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about on this guy's corpse, the regal dude? He had
The
like
regal
a
dude?
crown and shit like that, yeah? He said he was regal, so I assume he had some like, rings and stuff and
Yeah, that's like that's the silver, the bracelet is the only thing that's worthwhile on them.
Okay.
The rest of it's basically like rusted metal. Like it's beyond not worth.
any big shields in here?
No, not big shields, but there's like dozens of small shields and probably dozens of spears. But nobody wants that shit.
Okay. Is there like a table in here?
No, there's no table in here.
Okay. All right. Well, I take a sack filled with stuff. I guess Minos takes a child, and Velton takes a sword and
And a bracer thing.
bracer thing.
Bracelet.
And we.
And I will also
Scagoody.
take Toxatrix's holy symbol.
Do you bring Jorah out to the town?
Yeah.
What about the
Okay.
kid? What about the rest of the guys? What about the dwarf?
Yeah. Do you bring out the dwarf and the halfling and the human,
You can drag them outside.
or do you leave them in there?
Well, I mean, it's an unholy place, so probably bring out the adventurers if we can.
And then bury them.
Mm-hmm.
Give the halfling a Viking burial, but instead of a boat and water, he just throws it into a.
Why do you only care about one of them, man?
sarcophagus?
That's super weird. Why do you care only about the halfling?
Because he's small and fragile.
Okay, the dwarf is probably around the same size.
And this human is covered in all sorts of strange scars.
You're being very weirdly selective about your former PC there, Alex.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw it into like basically a trash bin on fire.
Well, I mean, I think we do that for everyone because you know, you don't want the restless undead walking around. I guess.
Yeah,
Happens. Yep.
it happens.
Cool. So good shit. Anything else?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
I've taken Poxatrix's holy symbol, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, it's obvious that Jorah wasn't killed. Wasn't killed by a ghost or anything. It's their head smashed, right?
I mean, she was like that when we found her.
Right. Well, also before I forget, though, the grind happens, so everyone has to eat one thing of their food.
Okay.
Okay,
So, but other than that, you're okay.
done.
We can always rebuy more food.
I'm gonna sneeze.
And yeah,
Nailed it.
nailed it.
I got to say I was gonna sneeze, mute my mic, and sneeze at the same time. Fuck.
Nice.
So good.
It's good shit.
Yeah. So yeah, Jorah's dead. It's pretty obvious that they didn't die of natural causes. Doesn't look like a skeleton killed her.
Well, one of those adventurers that were sent there before had a mace.
Yeah.
Ah.
She was like this when we found her.
Yeah. Do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
Oh, they had 2 silver bands as well. The other adventurers, right?
No, those silver bands were they were part of
They're like cursed stuff.
Jorah. They were on Jorah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I should have said that. There's 2 silver bands. Did you take them?
We probably would have.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I have space for one more thing, so you don't have to wear it. In fact, I would suggest not wearing it.
I've room. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, cool. So you have 2 dice armbands, right?
Yep, I got one of them in my bag.
Yeah.
So
the town's pretty reticent to say anything now that you killed Jorah.
I say
found
she was like this, and I grab her by the neck, and I'm like wiggling her around like a puppet.
No. Put her down. Put her down.
But boss, we found her like this.
You don't need to put her down. You can just describe her. You can explain what they put down.
The town groans when they see this, and they just kind of ask you to go. They don't want to. No suggestions of payment. They just they want you to go.
I point at George. Do you want her? Because if not, I'll take her.
What? No.
What?
Don't put her down.
Let her go. Yeah, let her go and leave this place.
All right, and I take the body and I toss it like a hacky sack down a hallway.
Oh,
Come on, boss.
People fucking shriek.
I
do believe we are owed payment.
What? They say very easily, very, very plainly, that their lord and protector, Lady Gry, will be happy to take to pay you.
Mm-hmm. And where is this Lady Gry?
Stick around and we'll send for her. We'll explain how much you helped, and they'll be able to pay.
Yes, it's You'll be able to sleep easy knowing that a necromancer has been put to slain.
And
Evil spirit would possess people.
it's probably not clear. It's probably not clear to you, but it's probably clear to Velton that they're lying. If they're bringing the Lord Protector in, it's probably to arrest you or fuck you up.
Yeah, we should probably leave, guys.
So consider that.
Why?
It's probably not clear to the Minotaurs.
Is it only because
you fucking killed the kid? Yeah, because you fucking killed the kid.
That's not
It's very clear. The town was like, fucking save this kid, and you're like, well, I didn't. They don't care.
Well, you
They
told
don't
the
care.
last party not to save the kid, but just to take those armbands back to the
Yeah,
tomb.
well, the kid's dead now, and things have changed. The math has changed. They have
She was-
altered the deal, and they have no interest
She
in
was
doing it.
presumed
You
dead
can pressure
before.
them. Yeah, you could pressure them to do something, right? But otherwise, no. Otherwise, they're going to write to their literally their liege lord, who's going to show up with their
Well,
fucking
they're-
band of
I
thugs.
think
and-
they're
and
being
you
dicks.
know,
So I
you-
kind of
yeah.
do want to pressure them.
I look at Velton and I say, boss, do you want Manny and I to give them the old pound?
We're not gonna.
if you
fight.
do that, you would be wanted criminals for sure.
Yeah.
You would be nothing but more than raiders.
So, I sort of turn back to the group of people that have, gathered or whatever. I'm like,
Is your safety not worth something? We removed the problem. There will be no more children adventuring into the unknowns and coming up with a hole in their head.
How dare you? You made it worse.
Made it worse.
You don't have to bury your daughter.
Yes,
you know?
and you don't have to bury any more.
Yeah.
There was a
Leave.
evil.
Good, and leave. Then we'll call it even. Leave.
So you're
Jeez.
okay with us going back down there and, resetting what we did about the Lich Lord being captured, put away? Because we could do that. I mean, that's right, guys.
We don't
Yeah,
care. They're like surrounding the poor kid that you toss like a fucking rag doll, and they say they don't care. They want you to leave, like actual sympathetic human beings would.
I'm a little
Yes.
confused. I thought children were worth more in the greater number.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Well, I mean, if they don't care about their children, I mean, all right. You know what? It's fine. Can I at least take something from the blacksmith for my trouble?
No, no, you cannot. I mean, you can make a roll and fucking just go jank something, but like, you would be committing a crime.
So, Eric, can I just ask something mechanically? Is this because we failed that one conflict or that one thing, and they just inherently know that we were the reason why it died? I mean, the odds of her coming out alive are pretty slim, right?
No, I said, do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
What is that?
Yeah.
And
What
you
do what do you mean by that?
Do you want to make a roll to assure that you convince the town that they died of a different cause than you?
Yeah, I said I did.
Well, I didn't hear that, so I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I was.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
just-
pretty. I
yeah,
thought it
it's
was pretty
just a-
clear.
Here's something that you always got to know about me, Eric. Whenever you say, Zippy, you want to put your money where your mouth? And the answer is always yes.
Okay,
I was on
cool.
on
Zippy, do you want a bridge? You want to put your money where you? I have a bridge to sell you. It's a really nice bridge.
Is
Let's
it a portable
go.
bridge?
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Let's solve this with an order test.
Order.
Convince the town. Convince the town this person didn't die to not you,
Wouldn't this-
essentially.
wouldn't this be-
Not you three.
Wouldn't this be persuader rather than orator?
No, you're convincing a crowd
I
Who's
am an
upset
order
and grieving
of
their kid,
three.
who was also just thrown as a rag doll. So no, it's going to be orator. And they need
Velton, Velton is the boss, I say, well, boss, tell them. It wasn't us. We found her like that.
Yes.
Always be
Venturing
helpful.
into that unholy place. I sort of like make a show of steeling myself as I recall venturing into there, and I'm very obviously like beaten up.
Yeah, you're fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm beat to shit too. That's worth pointing out too. I'm just this big minotaur comes out all bloody, and they're just like, "Well, our kid clearly would have survived in there by herself." It's like, yeah, no. Good call.
Yeah, it's almost like they value the lives of a kid more than you.
Sure.
I was possessed.
You're a fucking contractor, if that,
But
right?
evidence of danger is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
As we ventured into that abysmal, unholy place, I shudder to even think about it. But we braved through multiple undead and found already deceased upon the ground the previous adventurers that had delved into that dark place. I sort of stare off for a second and then sort of snap back.
Yeah.
As
you look away from the mic.
yeah.
Count to 3.
Yeah. We saw the adventurers, 2 of which were laying dead, and the third, a strange woman who had worn the skull of a beast upon her head, wielding a mace already there, and she was possessed by some evil, malevolent spirit. We fought with her. We fought with her and the undead minions that it commanded. We were barely able to make it out with our lives. The spirit even tried to, once exorcised from the body of the young woman, tried to possess us. But thankfully, through miraculous teamwork and grit, we were able to stave it off and destroy the spirit's original body. Sadly, as we entered the spirit's throne chamber to retrieve the body, we saw the poor Jorah, in the state she presently was in, her head smashed in the helm that she was wearing. I don't know why she was wearing it, but it was already caved in, and I've not seen such a thing happen before, besides from a blow to the head from a heavy object such as a mace, which is what the spirit attacked us with when it was possessing that priest. And I am so sorry. We did what we could. We expelled the evil, but I'm sorry we couldn't save young Jorah, and I must apologize profusely for the behavior of my Minotaur companion. I have not had the time to teach him proper ethics and respect. And she just sort of gets quiet and sort of hugs herself a bit.
I just put my hand on him and I'm just like, that's me helping.
Yeah. I will allow that if Minos is cool with being quiet.
I open my mouth and then and I as I'm being shushed, I go. I just do a shrug, like, what can you do?
Yeah. All right, let's make this. Will 3.
Okay. Well,
It's your nature.
What?
Is this a nature roll?
I have order of 3, but my nature is
Okay.
higher.
No, then you have to use order.
Yeah. Well, it's in my boasting is in my nature.
Because if you have the skill, if you have the skill, you have to use the skill. If you don't have the skill, you have the choice.
Okay. So I have 1 help.
I'm helping by being quiet.
No, mechanically you have 1 help. Yeah.
Okay, that's not great.
You got this, fam.
It's still not great.
Do you have a trait?
Nope,
I used my
not good
traits.
enough.
Are they at least not gonna arrest us?
No, they don't believe you, and they say, they give you the option right now to be like, ultimately they say, they thank you for bringing back their daughter, right? They thank you for putting the spirits to rest, but it would be best if you leave now.
Yeah, I think that's probably you're right.
Meaning if you don't and you guys try to push your luck here, they're gonna bring in the
This world
nobility.
sucks, man. How do adventures make any money?
Welcome to being a fucking adventurer. It sucks. You're literally the lowest rung on the totem pole. You're a vagabond with no connections to any place, having to go into the fucking worst dretches of the world to just scrape a living by. It sucks.
All right.
Being an adventurer is bad.
As we're walking away, I turn to Velton and I'm like, maybe next time we payment up front.
Yes.
I
Payment
don't.
up front.
I
They
don't.
never agree to that.
Well,
If I headbutt them, they will.
I like the idea that the way you guys find jobs is you just find the last adventuring party who's died and just go there.
I love it.
I don't know. It's the last people who died. All right, that's probably a good spot. Let's go.
think of all the
Pretty much.
gear that we'll get without paying for it. It'll be great.
Yeah. But and you guys walk off into the fucking sunset, and that's today's session. Fucking Christ almighty. What the fuck today? Oh my god. That
At
fucking...
least we survived, right?
Fucking... What? How? I thought you guys were dead. I thought for sure you guys were dead.
I was getting to the point. I was looking at like new character types. I was like, I was actually doing that while you guys were
fucking the characters. Yeah, and then fucking Kika. What the fuck, Kika? You're just fucking like it's like the 2008 finals of the fighting team, right? Where that guy gets an amazing. You know what I'm talking about?
What did we learn,
No.
guys? I think everyone gets a fucking
Whatever.
shield. I think that's the moral of the story here.
It's fucking amazing. Let's do experience.
Yeah.
I was just like huddled
you,
in a corner with my shield over my head.
Yeah.
you
and
spawn
somehow it worked
shield wall
out.
by yourself. It's great. I love this, by the way. My goal is literally just find the girl.
Same. We found her.
Persona for those ones.
Yeah. Or I had find and rescue.
It's from Evo. It's from Evo 2004,
Ah.
I think. So
Oh, just like you could just said like any single combo fiend match.
yeah. But anyways, yeah.
Daigo versus Justin.
Yeah, Daigo versus Justin. Yeah, the amazing comeback in Street Fighter 3.
Nice.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, I'm still fucking blown away that you guys were able to
I still think the
fucking
biggest comeback
that.
you've ever had was that fucking white snake. We were inches away from killing it without losing any disposition, and he just like 9 dice, and we lost in one turn, in one roll. I was like, yeah, no, that sucked. So my belief, family always comes first. I can at least be helpful. What do you think?
Oh. One more time. Because I'm not sure.
The family always comes first. I can at least be helpful.
He's
You
helped
think
a lot.
Yeah, you fucking helped a lot. Yeah, I'll give you that.
And and that's Fate or Persona? That's Persona, right?
Your belief?
Yeah.
Fate.
Fate. All right. And my instinct is always be helpful.
Yeah, so Fate for that.
All right. Cool.
See, look at you fucking gaming that game.
That always be helpful one is great because I'm just like, doesn't matter if I can't help, I'm helping somehow. And that fist bump, oh,
Fate. That was so good. All right. Anyone else?
I'll go. Life is too short to be moping about. There's a silver lining in every cloud. I don't know.
one
half
dead
the elf,
girl,
twice the adventure.
bag full of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wrist is lined with silver now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And my instinct was always disable traps. We had no traps.
There were no traps. The traps were already sprung by the time
The
you got
trap
there. That is
was
true.
the town not paying us. You tried to disable that.
The trap was inside us the whole time.
Don't start that shit.
All right.
My belief is I owe my life to the people I serve. I will protect. I will try to protect them with my dying breath. I led like half of those fight conflicts.
But
yeah,
you
fucking did.
But you
But I
also
got protested.
almost killed everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm protecting them from themselves.
By killing them?
I mean, is that still protecting them in a weird sadistic way?
No.
My goal was to find Jorah. I did, and my instinct is whenever I enter a room, I check for traps. And when I got into that first room, even though there were no traps, I checked for them.
Wow. No. You have the benefit to get the actual experience, but I really do appreciate your effort. But so, okay, cool. MVP, right? Most valuable person. I think it has to go to Kika for fucking winning that fight.
I don't know.
Spamming defend.
That fist bump, though, man. I don't know.
Wouldn't
That's-
that be like embodiment?
That might be embodiment, yeah, but like, holy fuck, like, you saved your entire party.
No, you did. That shield, wall,
Yeah.
the single person shield wall. You did good.
Like, you fucking heard Henley be like, I'm literally looking at new character concepts. This is
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Like,
this
he
is
literally
over.
wrote you off, and he just fucking did it.
dude, we were down to one, and then
I know. Oh, that was so good. That was amazing. You fucking, yeah. Welcome to fucking Torchbearer. Holy shit.
surround the Minotaurs in steel, and we'll have no problems anymore.
Oh, cool. So that was really good. Yeah.
So MVP was that. Is there
Yeah.
any other ones in this game?
Yeah. Workhorse and embodiment.
Uh,
Workhorse, the person who helped the most.
yeah, I'll take that one.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
let's
Persona,
look at.
right?
Yeah, these are all Persona. All group awards are Persona. And embodiment, person who played up their character to a hilt.
Can't
Yeah,
doesn't that can that go to two people?
it can.
Can that go
And-
to both Hamley
Yeah.
and Zip?
Yep.
okay.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Persona for both of you.
sweet. Dude.
Power of friendship.
Fucking
Keep in mind,
Freshman.
Freshman.
keep in mind, to level up, to level up in this game, you have to spend your fate in Persona
How do you?
to get to.
What? So explain that little concept to us, because that's different now.
To level up in this game, to go to level 2, you have to spend 3 fate and 3 Persona, and then you have to go to town. You have to be in town to recover to level up. You
Okay.
also cannot be sick to level up.
Okay, and what exactly? Like, if I go from level 1 adventurer,
You get a fucking hot dank perk. I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
You have to look at your
Oh,
Minotaurs.
right, yeah,
shit.
that's right. We got like it comes with all those fucking things, right?
Yep.
If I can
Yep, you
level
get
up,
those-
I start getting spells.
Yeah, you get those dank. Yeah, you do. Like, it's awesome. So, nice work, everybody. Good hustle.
Good hustle.
For now, I'm just playing my lyre.
All right. Well, let's do some shout outs and wrap this bitch up. So just a forewarning, we're not going to have any of these games until... Actually, I think this is the one that's the least affected. Yeah, so I'll be back on the 19th, and maybe we'll get a game in. We'll see. It depends, because time zones are weird sometimes. So I'll be back on the 18th of November, and the next game is on the 19th. So we're going to miss like 1 week of this, and then we'll be back to hopefully regular scheduling, because I'm going on honeymoon from the 8th through the 18th.
Yeah. We won't have one for the... I can tell you we won't have one on the 19th. I won't be here either that weekend, so that's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll just mark that off then. That's okay.
That's my unplugged. I'm at PAX Unplugged.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right then. Well, so that's a thing that's happening. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some shout outs. Mr. Zip, let's start with you. My man, what up?
I am doing great. Minibros. I'm Zippy Zippo here on Twitch. I do variety gaming. I do a bunch of nostalgia gaming, and I love streaming for you guys, and I love being here. That's my plug.
That's your plug. Oh, nice plug. Kika, what up? Let's get a plug from you.
Hey, I'm Kika. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KKK. And on Twitter at twitter.com/KikaVO. I mostly just do cosplay now. And I sometimes stream old RPGs and voice act every single character in the game, and also stream Dota, but mostly just like costume stuff and studying.
Nice. Nice.
Check me out.
Yeah, dog. And last but not least, we have our GM for the session, to put the pastrami in your mommy, Eric Vulgaris. What up, sir? How you doing?
I'm not going to try to speak as fast as Kiki did for the first half of that. Holy crap. No, hey, everybody. I'm Eric Vulgaris. On the Twitter, Twitches, and the YouTubes. I'm a role-playing game GM, designer, streamer, producer, all that kind of stuff. I play role-playing games. Check me out.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As mentioned, next week is the honeymoon week, but tomorrow we will have a Die Party LA at night, hopefully returning. It really depends on our GM, who is I guess, kind of the linchpin of that game. If we don't have a GM, we don't really have a game, right? So that's sort of how that works. And Abyss is not happening. But we will have a Tuesday stream and a Monday morning stream. I was going to play the Neo PC edition, but that doesn't come out until tomorrow for some fucking reason, because, you know, it might be November 7th for me, but it's not for anyone else, so fucking whatever. Actually, it's the November 6th for me. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Anyway, doesn't matter. Excuse the man behind the curtain. But yeah, LA at night tomorrow, and normal daily streams for Monday and Tuesday, and then that's it for at least a week for me. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure you check out all the stuff we got going on YouTube, because there's lots. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.